They were like, no, you can't do it. All right, no, you good. My fault.
One of the games I put on my gameplay footage of, I got demonetized because.
No, I don't got it. You got the email them.
I did.
But
you did fill it out?
Fam, I don't remember. I don't see nothing here saying
I did. Because he probably gonna say fill it out.
I was like, what?
Where do I fill it out at though?
With the link.
It was crazy. I put.
I don't know.
It was like I don't have a link.
Basic ass game.
Like I never got a link.
Hey, this is demonetized.
Everybody got the link. I put it in the group
chat. Personal account. What you mean it's demonetized?
Let me see if I can find it.
Too pro black.
But I definitely put it in the
group
group
chat.
chat.
Just in case you thought you was gonna monetize this, nah.
Because that's how everybody else filled it out.
Maybe it was the link that I had did was for the DreamCon one or something. Did we have to do a whole lot of stuff? Like a long ass questionnaire for it?
Yes, that was the DreamCon one.
That was the DreamCon one.
That's the only link I remember ever doing. I don't remember seeing another link there.
Yeah, because for
did he get emailed to you? Let me open it back up.
It literally had my information from last year in there. All I did.
Oh, maybe it was. I don't even know if it had my information from last year. I thought it had it from DreamCon, but maybe it was last year. It would have been on the 10th.
Of what?
Last month.
That you'd have got the
Well, that's when I submitted it. And I'm pretty sure I submitted it the same day.
Yeah, I think everybody submitted on the same day.
Ooh, wait, maybe it was.
Or it may have been sent before then. When did I put it in the group chat?
Let me see when I got this email.
Yeah.
Was I only reason I said maybe because I usually am in the office on Tuesdays. But maybe some days I don't be going in.
I just don't see the only one.
There's a very good chance I was still at home.
I don't see a link. That's what I'm saying. If you put the link, I must have just missed it in the group chat. Like the only link that I actually, even when I'm going through my email confirmations, it's only my DreamCon stuff that I did. And I don't have anything about logging in and stuff for 2025 of last year for Anime Milwaukee. So I'll have to find that link. But it's not.
It's on the website. If you just
that's what I'm saying. Like if it's on the page, I didn't see it in my applications and on the thing either. That's why I was like.
Because this year, that like I said, it seems like everybody being a little bit more. Everybody got to fill it out. I'm like, all right, well, shit. But if you go to I was gonna say Anime Milwaukee's website.
Go to Anime Milwaukee website to do what?
It's not gonna be up there. That ended on the 28th.
Oh, but then we gotta wait for the email.
It might still be up there, I guess. Technically, but I'm assuming that link would have automatically closed.
Let's see.
AnimeMilwaukee.org.
I just replied to the comment and tagged you.
Oh, you found that in the group chat? Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they about to go crazy for Anime Milwaukee this year. I saw the K-pop Demon Hunter Huntrix was supposed to be there.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they're gonna be there doing a panel.
That's fire.
Yeah, and performing live. So I was like, that's like Saturday's gonna be a pretty dope day.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm actually excited for Anime Milwaukee this year.
Last year was really good though.
Yeah,
I said that. I feel like they grew up a lot. You know,
well, because that was the first. That was the reveal for the new what's the name and everything.
Yeah, the whole new center and everything.
Oh yeah,
they've been bringing some shit here.
Well, you know, they gotta step their game up because the venues down there are growing. So you don't want to be just having volleyball tournaments and car shows and shit.
And it makes sense that this is going to be a little bit better. Because remember, we even said it last year after seeing the potential from last year. We was like, "Oh, I hope they take this serious because they got a lot of space that they can grow."
Right.
So
they got the anime bar in there now.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
I'm gonna check it out.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I bet y'all will check it out. Drinkers.
I wasn't gonna drink. I was just gonna go.
I'm just messing with you.
I might drink. I ain't gonna hold you.
Did we change the password to the Wi-Fi?
No, not. I mean, I wouldn't have. It would have been either you or Dish.
I don't believe so.
Somebody did.
Why isn't that reading?
It's.
Oh my god, I don't know what that was.
Let me see. I'll check. I don't think he did, but
Oh, you said
they still got all their crazy panels too. I was looking at that.
Oh my god!
Still got all that.
They put it live.
Oh, we already live.
They already got their wild panels.
So, quick question, because Are y'all believing the Jim Carrey conspiracy theory?
I absolutely like. I've been. I don't want to indulge too much lately.
Oh,
He finally got some work done.
But that's not.
Really thought it was
From what he's shown the world, I feel like that's not what he would have done though. Like,
I mean, no, I get that. That's why I said I feel like he having a crisis.
Yeah,
He ain't a clone. The nigga having a crisis. It's
I just took it as maybe the nigga diet been kind of off. Maybe he just ate a lot of salt. Gained a little water weight. You don't look too different.
Yeah, and it's also his personality. His personality is different on the red
that was the more I was like when I saw the tweet and it was the volume wasn't playing. I was like, I mean, he looked a little different, but like he getting up there in age, so I didn't really think nothing of it. But then when I turned the volume on and listened and then seeing how he was acting, I was like, all right, he is acting a little bit different.
Well, I didn't see hear how he was acting.
When I saw somebody say,
I saw everybody kept showing. Yeah, like when I started seeing niggas,
clearly see a light is in his eyes.
when niggas started showing me close-up pictures of his eyes, like y'all doing a lot. Like y'all trying to find his soul, bro, on the internet.
The eye wasn't what was getting me. It was the forehead.
The forehead.
The forehead.
Botox. That was Botox to me. I'm like,
He looked like that in that movie he did with and it was in like the desert where with Jason Momoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now it's kind of like hard when you're like looking at like movies and stuff like that because I'm like, all right, he seemed like he was back full of life in like the Sonic movies and everything like that, and then like his demeanor was just so different from that. That's why I was like, well, maybe I'm just putting too much into it or anything like that. Like,
I mean, people getting older, fam.
Yeah.
Like
Niggas be having their grumpy days. He just probably manufactured the award show catwalk, and then you get paid for Sonic, so
right.
Anybody gonna get energy, nigga.
Yeah, my smile gonna be a little bit bigger knowing that this Paramount check coming through.
I mean, like I said, it's a new breath of fresh air for him. Like he was about to give up on this shit. He like I could be with Dr. Robotnik. Like you know what I'm saying? Life changing for him.
Which, well, again, we talked about it before, but which goes and proves like you don't gotta let go of your childhood stuff because that stuff still brings joy to you, just in a different form. Like he probably loved it as a kid, or you know what I'm saying, loved those moments with his kids watching those shows. So
I'm gonna text it to you.
So him getting that life back, you know what I'm saying, and acting based off of a kid property
like, nigga,
makes
I'm
the most
looking
sense
like,
to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I've been sick of this motherfucker more for the
longest.
longest. Like, bro, ain't no way. Like,
what do you do, Z King? Happy Sunday.
Oh.
Was that you did change it?
Apparently,
I knew it. I was like, it wouldn't have been me.
like somebody was sick of that
I
motherfucking
don't touch
password.
none of that shit.
it probably forced me when we set up the new one.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I don't touch none of that shit. I'd be like, all right, let me just go ahead.
Damn, it won't let me.
Because I don't like, because even when I saw like, I'm like, Geekset, I'm like, it was called Mount Geekmore. Like that's what I'm saying. Like what the fuck is Geekset HQ? Like,
oh, because this is the new laptop. So you haven't bought this one here yet. Because I was like, wait a minute, because I'm like, we all are connected.
I just put it in the group chat. I don't remember changing. I'm gonna be honest.
And did we not update the board?
no, the board just haven't updated.
The board still got the same old stuff. That's definitely terrible. Somebody gonna be mad.
Mm-hmm.
Me, nigga.
Somebody, I am somebody.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, frustrated over here. Y'all niggas have a great old. I'm like, I'm just trying to get on the internet. Like,
I actually logged. I was trying to log in on my phone. I just didn't know the password.
You know, we do that a lot. Niggas be in shambles trying to figure something out, and everybody just be talking.
To be fair, I was just doing both. I was talking like
because I heard him ask and somebody changed. I said, I don't know. I ain't even think nothing else about it.
That's why we can't be taken serious in emergency situations. Because don't nobody care.
Don't
You know,
nobody
because
care.
Titanic was full of black people, and somebody said the Titanic, we about to start sinking.
I don't think the Titanic.
You know what it is? It takes.
Niggas gonna look at you crazy first. Like, boy, what the
That's the
fuck
first
is
problem.
Because you know what it
That's
is?
the first problem. You right.
A good chunk of those black people would have been like, because I wanted them.
We going where or what? We going no. I'm
So
good,
we know
bro.
what it is? It takes the person who's irritated trying to warn everybody to say it the second time even more irritated. Like they're like, hey, yo, nigga, the boat sinking. Everybody's like, And then you see everybody not reacting, and then you get irritated again. Like, nigga.
You gotta be the first
gotta
couple.
run.
It gotta be the first. Must say it gotta be the first 2 to 3 people to run.
But
once you see the first 2 to 3 people running, now we all running.
Yeah, because you know what?
And then we ask the question.
Yeah, you question why you running.
on the boat.
Right, and to Ditch's point,
To the water,
No,
nigga, I need help, nigga.
Hold on.
We all run into the lifeboat.
However, but if we keep it in the bean, if you see somebody just run and like jump off the boat with a life jacket, the first thing you're gonna say is like, "What the fuck is like?" You're gonna stop. You're not gonna run and just jump with them.
Like, oh, bro, fucked up.
Right, you're not gonna jump with them. You're gonna have some questions. Right. Swan diving ass nigga.
You might go to the next person. No, look at dude.
Right, this swan diving.
Navy SEAL ass.
So it's like, all right. So now the question is, what would it take for y'all to kind of really realize the situation is serious?
First nigga run into the lifeboat.
He got a point.
I mean, my thing is like, if we talk about a boat full of nothing but black people.
No. You on Titanic? When
I see the crew moving, like when the crew like, oh, I am not getting paid for this. You know what I'm saying?
That's got a point. I already brought up the point. Niggas ain't finna be on the boat. Cause I ain't.
No. I'll give you that. But y'all missing one crucial thing that's gonna trigger all this for black people. It hit a fucking iceberg, nigga.
Yeah.
What I feel is a boat jerk.
Okay.
Or
That is
a
good
large
point.
boom.
And then you see the nigga run?
Oh no. I'm the nigga running. What you talking about? Like,
To be fair, the movie didn't make it seem like the boat shook. Like,
Yeah.
it hit and niggas was just like.
Cause then it was just straight.
The
It's
light
straight.
flickered and shit.
The light flicker.
The light flicker.
The light
It was a little.
flicker.
It was some shaking.
Yeah.
But that would have been my trigger to look for the light boat. Like, hold on.
Especially if I would have heard the sound, because it's straight. And that loud, like you would have heard that.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I would have been alert.
Yeah, they
I definitely would have been alert at that moment.
Black people have a large. We have a
yo,
very
who
more. We're more aware of danger than other people. You know, that's just.
I mean, like
how
I said,
it
we
be.
would have saw the motherfucking iceberg though. Like,
Well,
bro,
hey,
like it'd have been a nigga knocking on the
depends.
captain door, like, come,
No,
you
it's also at night.
Titanic was
No.
too-
But to Bacardi's point, what do niggas do on vacation all the time? A nigga would leave the party to go smoke something real quick, stand outside real quick, you know what I'm saying? Walk away, bro.
On the balcony, like, is that a fucking ice?
So,
The middle of the ocean is though.
no, I get what you're saying, but a nigga would have been out there.
But
Maybe.
but
That's a heavy maybe.
but you high enough, you reach a different plane. In the middle of the night, you stare like, hey.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a good 2 minutes. It's gonna be a good 2 minutes. Like, no, at first you're gonna be like, nigga, is that a rock?
You might pull another
Is
nigga
that
to
a
the side,
mountain?
like,
Like, you-
What the fuck is
you
that?
might pull a nigga like you to the side, like, I know it's dark. I know. I get it. But stay right here with me. Stay with me now.
Just keep looking.
and look
Just keep looking.
out to Panama City Beach and look out in the ocean at night, bro. You can't see like
Nothing.
here.
No, I agree.
This is
I agree.
But
But if
a nigga gonna try. You acting like a nigga ain't gonna try.
I need that. They gonna try, but the next nigga gonna be like, bro, get out my face.
I mean, but now you just a crazy nigga on the boat. Like I'm telling y'all.
Wait,
I see some out
imagine
there.
being the
I
nigga
see
that's
some out
like,
there.
man,
Yes,
Bacardi,
sir.
get out my face, and then the boat get hit. Bacardi gonna look at you like,
No,
No.
I never even talk to you again.
You bet not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I will go to the lifeboat on
bet
my
not.
own.
you bet not.
We,
You know what I'm saying?
we could be sitting side like this on the lifeboat. And
Oh, I'm gonna stare at you. I'm gonna stare at you. I'm gonna stare at you. Like, soon as I hear somebody be like, nobody saw this coming. You know what I'm saying?
I did.
Excuse me. That bring you in. Did? Then I
you ain't gonna raise your hand up. You gonna want this to say, I'm gonna need you to speak up for me.
Maybe once we on the next boat and we good, I'm like, hey, good looking face.
They no good looking, because I was trying to get the fuck up out of here now. Like, you want to wait till it happen, nigga. We could have been gone, nigga. But I mean, like,
It's the first thing at the life. especially
but
if
even
you're
in
not
that,
crew.
even in that space though, because I wouldn't know really what to do anyway. Because like you said, it's pitch dark.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get on the lifeboat, it's like, cuz I don't want to be here either. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Like I don't want to be here either. Like when you think about the niggas on the door, it's like, bro, you really ain't seeing nothing around you.
That's terrifying.
No,
Like,
a lot of
really-
it's terrifying. One, like niggas think like, because if I'm not mistaken, the lifeboats, don't they still got to do the pull or they already inflated?
I think
those lifeboats was already.
Okay.
Yeah, those like the
All
one
right.
hanging off the boats. Yeah.
All right, because
They would just drop.
they would just drop it. Oh shit! Yeah.
No, to be fair though, I think modern ones you might have to.
Because what I was gonna say, most
Yeah.
niggas don't know how to open. Like, bro, it's gonna be a good 30, 45 seconds. You're like, all right, where do I pull? What do I do?
It gotta have a big ass sign.
It better have a big ass
Pull
sign.
right here.
It's because in my head I equated to like, all right, I understand the concept of hot wiring a car and actually making fire, but I have never did it. So it's like I don't like how confident I am that I can do this. So it's like,
Man, and I feel like people just don't imagine the chaos that really ensues and shit like that. Like I feel every time I think about people in true chaos, it's always just Black Friday sales.
Yeah.
So you think about the fact that somebody come across a life raft that they they about to hold that bitch above their head. They trying to find it. People, hey, I got one. Let's like you about to get your ass.
I got
Like,
one.
yeah. So yeah, like you about to get niggas fighting, the niggas throwing the boat off the like, if I can't get it, nobody got it. Like,
You know how bad I will be if a nigga
like, the amount of danger.
We having them right now because you done got rid of the lifeboat.
Like, yeah, like, we all like, I don't fuck y'all.
I'll hold you. I find out enough that it's the last one, and you trying to fight me for it, nigga. Fuck it, then. Let's all go.
I mean, could you imagine those niggas who didn't even pull the string and said, "I gotta get the fuck off this boat," and just jumped off with it, like, like get
trying to jump off.
Yeah, like
Nigga trying to do a combo move.
like nigga just thought they got the running straight off the ledge, with it, nigga. Like,
Counterpoint then. So the niggas who had to play the music, are you playing the last song with
Hell
the
no.
rest of them?
As soon as the boat
Fam.
shake, the band
I've been in the
broke
band
up.
for a long time on this boat. So this shit doing something ain't got no business doing. You know what I'm saying?
The rest of your bandmates like, hey, it's been a pleasure, fam.
No.
Just go.
Hell no.
So the fact that it was so sudden like that, like that's crazy.
No, it sank for a minute.
Yeah, it was a while. I remember it had to go down and it had to crack. Like it was a whole lot that happened.
But I'm
It was
saying,
a
like,
long
to say,
time
like-
before they even told the passengers that they hit an iceberg.
But I'm saying, like I said, just to not know that you've hit this iceberg and it's hit the iceberg.
That tracks.
So you mean to tell me we've been sinking 45 minutes before you said something?
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
That's crazy.
that's what that does.
Because like
Like,
I said,
niggas get off the boat already.
because now, again,
Niggas
in
been
that
off the
same
boat.
scenario, now once we survive it, we be hit back on land. I'm fighting the whole
I'm
crew.
gonna say somebody getting
I'm
fisticuffs.
fighting the whole crew.
But I feel like, and that's what I'm saying. You might have had a lot of
Hey,
time.
I ain't got time to determine. You got a crew outfit on, I'm fighting you. I ain't got time to determine if you was part of it or not.
My point is, I'm not even made it. You know, a lot of them.
No, what I'm saying, like I said, if we make it and we get on
No, I'm
land,
talking about the crew.
Oh.
Even if
if
like,
they made it, you better take that crew outfit off because we fighting.
Did people survive?
Right.
a lot. I think it was.
I don't know how many survivors survived.
I would say a lot. 'Cause
It
a lot
was
of
decent. It was
a decent amount.
A decent amount because a decent guy on the boat, a decent like that fell in the water, got rescued.
That sounds like a
from the water.
Google question.
I'm about to Google it now.
You leave that shit up to me. Only Rose made it out that
I was
bitch.
like, I got a handful. I was gonna say,
Because I feel like being, like I said, if we said in the middle of the night, being trapped in the middle, like you don't even know where land at. Like,
712 people survived.
I don't know how many.
8 people
That's
made
more
it.
survivors, sir.
712 out of 2,200.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's a lot.
That is a lot that I thought.
I don't know how many
I thought about it.
They said it was about 2,200, and granted, you know, they probably didn't keep track of all the workers and shit, so it might be
Oh
more.
yeah, them staff ain't got
But
staff.
they said it was about 2,200 people on board, and 712 of them survived.
Damn, that's some real final destination shit.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Because I really want to know how your life was after that.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was
some of the people I remember looking it up before, and like some of the people was like 5 when they survived.
and they survived it at 5.
Yeah, because
The-
women and
the-
children first.
Women and children, yeah, women and children were the
The
first.
last
ones.
lady
Fill
who
the
the
boat.
last lady who
Boat.
survived it, she died in 2009. She was 97. So you got to figure at
Oh,
the
yeah,
time.
she was a couple years old.
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
Crazy.
To
she
even,
was 7 because it sank in 1912.
No shit.
I wonder what she did with her life. Like, Phil, you got to do something great with your life.
Hey,
You got to.
You got to. It's like the Charlie Sheen thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Charlie Sheen was like, nigga, I'm gonna act like I'm not supposed to be here. Like,
Shit, all right. You ready?
yeah.
let me.
Hey, that was my bad. That was a crazy ass.
No,
Yeah,
that was a funny conversation.
Yeah, that was a wild tangent. That was just a bunch of niggas on Titanic just would never happen anyway. But I get how we put that together. You saying like
I never would be.
On
You
Titanic? Well, yeah, you said you won't go on a cruise. I wanted to
Like,
go
you
on
wanna
a
do
cruise.
a
I would like
cruise?
to go on a cruise, but I'm absolutely
Especially a
terrified.
transatlantic
yeah, like I'm really scared. Like I feel like I
I'm
feel like I
confident
get
in my swimming abilities.
Me
I just
too.
don't want to. I don't want to have to put those to the test.
I am too.
That's the main thing. I don't want to have to put it to the test. I don't, because like I said,
There ain't no put it to the
I
test.
passed treading water by the skin of my teeth.
It's also
Do you
the
niggas not realize the ocean ain't for us? It ain't a pool, nigga.
I know.
It's not a pool.
That's what we saying.
It's
That's,
animals' home.
that's what we
And you're
saying.
not gonna outswim nothing
That's
in
what
there.
we saying. We don't want to.
No, I don't want to do that.
That part of
Right.
the It's like, it's not, you're not going to be able to dive in
Right.
and be ready to swim. Like,
That's what me and
you
Trim
are
is
not
saying.
shocked in the
We don't want to have to test any of those elements. I don't even want to have to.
that's how I feel.
I
That's
can
what I'm
make
saying.
fire.
Like the ocean
I
ain't
can
the,
make
ain't the
fire under distress. Do I want to test that shit? No.
like that's what I'm saying. Like I couldn't. That's the only thing that really like being stranded. Like I put me in a plane and crash me, bro.
You're not making you.
And if I do, it's like, yo, I'm supposed to be here.
You
there?
ain't one of those
But in
people
the
that believe.
water.
You ain't one of those people that believe you can survive a plane crash.
No, I'm saying like I feel like I have better chances of that than actually like being stranded in a boat sinking situation and I'm just in a lifeboat with a bunch of people.
That's crazy.
Like I feel like I'm just not gonna make it in the middle of the night.
In
I'm a
the
panic.
middle of the night.
All right,
Like I'm a panic. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Oh, hold up. All right,
you
now
good?
I'm good. Now I'm good.
1, 2.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces, and with me I got my man Picardi Sensei in the building.
What is good, everybody? How are we doing today?
Doing great. It's the first day of Women's History Month. You know
Happy
what I'm
first
saying?
of the month.
Happy first of the month, man. We got
Okay.
Didge in the building.
What is happening, people?
Okay.
What is happening?
Somebody wants some camera
Somebody
time.
stepped into that. You know what I'm saying? We got Trip in the building. Ghostface
He's
in the
somewhere around here.
He's somewhere around here. And we got King out the shop.
Yeah, what it do,
Yeah,
everybody?
man. So, man, how everybody been, man?
Oh man, chilling.
That is a bit of
Been good.
I
I've
know
been
it's
chilling.
been a heavy gaming week for y'all. I know that shit.
I mean, we getting yeah. You got to get the. It was
It's been
like,
crazy.
like-
There's been so many games, but I played some fun ones. But you know, I know we're gonna talk Bungie and stuff like that. Go into that conversation.
Well. Oh shit! I just wait a minute. All right, are you the only one that watch Industry? Like, did anybody else watch Industry?
no, is that an Apple TV thing?
No, it's
That's on
HBO.
HBO.
Oh, is it?
So
No,
I just started the show. I just need to ask: is Harper a mess throughout this whole series, bro? Because
Everybody is a mess.
but
throughout the
she
whole
is,
series.
bro. All right, so without even spoiling it, like I said, this character in general, she's just like she's trying to navigate in this finance world. But I ain't never seen a character do the most as much as this character. Like I'm not rooting. Like it's one of the only black characters on the show. So immediately I'm like, oh, I'm rooting for this character. Halfway through the season, I was like, I'm not rooting for this character. Like she's doing everything unethical, everything.
The entire series.
Well, entire series.
is a mess.
But I was like,
That's
oh
what
my
makes
god,
it so entertaining.
she's one of the worst characters I've seen on TV. Like not like written worse. Like her choices that she makes as a character makes you not want to root for her.
No,
It's crazy.
What was it Ted? I think that's his name. The Asian fella. He the worst. He the worst.
Well, I just finished season 1, so you know what I'm saying. I still haven't seen the worst of him yet.
I mean, I'm only halfway through season 2, so it's not, you're not too much further.
Man.
Like, he be making
That show is crazy, man.
all her bad decisions. He basically enabled
Yes, he did.
because he be telling me, "Do you want to win?"
do you want to win?
Yeah.
Like what is it? Like what
You
is
said
it?
it's her father?
No.
He her boss.
Here,
Oh,
boss.
Oh, okay.
But like, so the whole show is they like the lives of young investment bankers they in London, and so it's all the cutthroat shit that you need to do to survive. You know, you always hear about like Wall Street how only a certain amount of people make it to their next year, their cohort and stuff like that.
Right.
And so it's really showing that. And Fam really took her under his wing. Day one, it was like, I like what you got. I'm gonna show you how you can win at this because I'll give him this. He cold at his job. The nigga be making money.
He do.
But he is cutthroat and he is a terrible person. And he was like, do you want to win?
Like,
This
bro,
is what you gotta do.
like right off the
So it's
rip.
like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah,
Kind of shit,
kind of shit. Because like right off the rip, this main character that I'm talking about, like she faked her diploma.
Yeah,
So-
that ain't even that's
Yeah,
the lead.
that's
to
the
the whole
lead to
series.
the whole series, right? She fakes her diploma,
Her boss finds out. He's like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna have that dog in you? All right, let's have that dog in you.
You got spunk, kid. You got spunk, kid.
But I was just like, I was waiting to talk to at least somebody I know who watched this show because I was like, bro, this character. I'm like, am I supposed to be rooting for this character? Because I am not.
Obviously, I'm not fully caught up, but even in the previews to like the current season, she's still working like she's on the same shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it doesn't look like it's gonna change.
It's a crazy ass show. But anyways, all right. So let's start off with the collapse of Bungie since we started, like I said, y'all was doing a lot of gaming and everything. Now, King, put me up on what is actually going on because I'm not familiar with this at all.
So I guess the argument this weekend, because Bungie released the demo for
They
Marathon.
did like they service went for Marathon.
Right.
Oh yeah, delay.
So basically the people that have tried it out, the gameplay, like really everybody who just kind of spent hours playing it, just kind of came to a realization that it's really like too complicated for the category that it's supposed to be at. Too many menus, too much, that you have to do to set it up just for you to go out and do the little bit that you do in the game. Because in the game, it wasn't enough. And I think it was more or less disappointment coming from Bungie. Just like, you don't really have too much in development. You don't got nothing else going on. And this is what y'all like put out to kind of compete with Arc Raider. And then it was in a sense of like, you could kind of tell, like, yeah, y'all was just really trying to stick it to Arc Raider. Y'all was trying to ride that wave of like the extraction shooter and throwing it out there where you really didn't have to. So I think that was kind of the thing for it. And it's like knowing that this is dropped right before you're actually dropping the game. You got a lot of people just saying like, I don't want to pay for this. If you allowed me to play this early now and I can see that all this, is dysfunction, I'm not going to pay for this. So I think that's going to be the problem. Like, what else do you have to draw people in? Because they were looking for this game for a long time, and just the first reviews just don't seem like it's hitting like it's supposed to.
Yeah, I get that. I think that's where they messed up. I think that's where they messed up at though, because they really, the marketing and everything was to try to be some Arc Raiders killer instead of just being another game within the landscape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you really wanted to make yourself feel like you was finna like really pull all these people from Arc Raiders and all that, and it's like. It's a totally different kind of. It's not a totally different kind of game. It's just another genre of an extraction shooter. Like it's not the exact of Arc Raiders.
And that's what it is. It's not. And that's what I think I took from it is it's not that the game isn't gonna be playable. Not like it's horrible,
right?
But if you're comparing it, which you company are comparing,
that's
the problem because now my expectation, and I also looked at it from this standpoint. They decided to do all this campaigning. Competing with Arc Raider at the same time that Arc Raider is going through their just changes. You know what I'm saying? They put the hurricane
new updates
there. They got updates. Then you got people cheating, and that's like controversial. It's like if you were just dropping your game, just drop your game. You know what I'm saying? Let the fans compare it. Let the people who are playing it compare it, because then I'm not looking for it to be better. And at this point, it's just it didn't look visually like a better gameplay.
Oh no, yeah. Like visually, it's nothing compared to like. And that's why I said like I feel like playing it, and it's, like I said, and that's I feel like because of like you said with Marathon or with them just even trying to say like how long it's been in the making to do this, and it's like it's the level that y'all went feels just like me more than like a game mode in Apex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like a drawn out real story. It feel like you really just tried to like take what was good about Arc Raiders, add this in here, but we still gonna really kind of give you this unrealistic, you know what I'm saying, like kind of thing. Like I said, because they use, like I said, you're not the same as Arc Raiders if you're not having the human nature part of it in here. Like we're commandering robots. So you already removed yourself, because I'm saying it's just a different genre. And like I said, because I don't know about the collapse of Bungie. I mean, I feel like this is a very strong blow to the company because of so much they put behind it.
And I also think that when we talk about the collapse of Bungie, it is just the fact that like your last Halo didn't hit.
They didn't do the last Halo. The Halo got moved to 304. Not 304. I think it was 304.
But their last one was which one?
Let me look and see.
Was it 5 or 6?
Bungie would have left in 07.
No, they got a list of their titles.
Yeah, I'm just going.
I was trying to see when they
So they last Halo. So 07 was. Halo 3.
Halo 3, yeah.
Jeez.
And even in Destiny 2.
So the thing with Destiny, and I know a lot of people talk about that with like, oh, it's dying. Destiny at its heart is a live service game, and 10 years or so,
Destiny had a good run.
Is a long lifetime for a live service game. Like no other live service game other than Fortnite has lasted as long as Destiny has. So like, I think when people go like, oh, Bungie is falling because of like Destiny is falling off, it's like, nigga, it's been a decade.
Yeah, and
they should have did a Destiny 3. The mistake is probably doing this instead of your next Destiny.
Yeah.
But
and that's what I mean. I that's how I took it.
Yeah, no other live service.
I took it as that's the problem. Like not that the game is the problem. The company is the problem. Like you said, you should have just focused on Destiny 3. I think they did have it in development and they canceled it. So it was like
they did, and I think it turned into another one of the Destiny expansions or something like that. But like for the longest, Destiny 2 was just continuously making the money, and like with expansions and stuff like that.
I mean, we can count WoW and all that, but
count those. But when they typically talk about live service games, it almost feels like it starts with Fortnite. So that's usually why most people in traditional sense go like, all right, that's where it starts. So like, I do get where the comment is coming from, but even still, WoW has sort of ebbed and flowed. Like it's had its undercurrent because like people have played it for forever, but it's ebbed and flowed. Like typically, like you're talking like an Apex, or you're talking like what is the other one, PUBG, stuff like that, where it's like they're technically still around, but their player counts are a fraction of what they were at their heyday. Whereas Fortnite, people still playing it because they cracked the mode on how to,
they've added more to it. Like Fortnite is like a server based, like a server hub now for so many kind of games that you can play.
But I also think Fortnite's marketing and their collabs and all that stuff, it helps. It's like it's the business part of it. You gotta find a way to keep it relevant. You gotta find a way to spice it up. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's why so many other games are trying that. Like, you see, I just saw Overwatch, they're doing the granted, they're bringing 2B, and 2B is in like every damn game. They're they're collabing with other stuff. You see it with like Call of Duty. They have all their different skins and stuff. It's because Fortnite set that, and as much as people don't like claim that they don't like it, it consistently makes a crazy amount of money.
Yeah, people gonna play.
Does GTA Online count as a live service?
That's what I would have thought too. Yeah.
I mean, I would consider it a live service. Because I mean, you know what? I would consider it a live service when it went separate, like when it went to GTA Online, like when it was combined with the game.
Yeah, but
I could probably keep it in that. But when it split itself to be GTA Online,
because
it went to a live service.
This, you still got to,
and they got different. Like, they got the GTA Plus for the monthly service. Yeah, you get different.
You could
because GTA Online is free, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like.
No, it is.
No, you got
online is free.
Online is free.
I thought you have to buy the to like.
That's what I'm saying. Like when they split, like when
you don't need the base game.
You don't have to buy.
No, I thought you had to buy GTA Online. Like it's its whole thing. I thought it was okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
For GTA Plus, for the extra perks and stuff like that, I believe Plus you have to pay. But I feel like
Plus you pay for it. That's what they give you that monthly.
You gotta have. You do gotta have an online subscription. You know what I'm saying? For I think like PS Online or something.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah. I mean, you gotta have online access.
The access, yeah.
But that's the point. Like it's an online.
Like I consider
it's like a platform, and then they, like how in the game you have to go up and get out to go to the online. Now it's just separate.
Yeah, like I said, and that's really like I consider any live service game pretty much is really like a free to play game to me. Like if it's a free to play game, then I can.
It's $10. It's $20. It's just on sale right now.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I've been on GTA Online since.
Yeah, you own the game,
so I can't
remember.
Yeah. So I can't even remember.
When they separated, that's what I thought. 'Cause I think for the longest it was, all right, for the first month or so after it separated, you could probably get it for free. But no, if you want Grand Theft Auto Online, you have to pay $20.
It is, but it's probably giving you some shit.
It's $10 right now on PlayStation.
It's probably giving you some shit too. It's great. You some startup money on. Yeah, that's pretty much what you're paying for. But I mean, I get that. But I've always considered like a live service game. Like I really wouldn't. I guess I could still consider GTA Online as a live service.
They don't give you startup money. You know why?
That one you probably do though.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what. The only reason why I'm wondering, maybe because I remember when I started trying to, I had to start Bacardi from scratch.
He didn't because he didn't buy it. That's the thing. That's the other thing. I think why so many people probably don't realize that it's free.
Yeah, if you had
or
the
that
game.
it's not free is because everybody who had the game, by the time this split, everybody who wanted to play GTA Online probably had the game already.
Oh, okay. So you're saying because you
Yeah.
already had the access?
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Yeah, you already had an
because when I
account.
started the card from
So,
scratch,
yeah, it
I was
makes
like,
sense.
damn, this thing ain't got no money, and I forgot how hard it is to make money in GTA with no money. Like with GTA Plus, if you sign up to GTA Plus, they give you 1.5 million right off the rip.
And so-
That's a good. It's called the criminal
How
starter
much is
pack.
GTA Plus?
$9.99. It's the
That's-
criminal
so
starter pack.
That's probably
Yeah, they
give
probably-
something like that.
Yeah.
And the only reason I had an inkling now, I'm pretty sure I remembered it because I remember when I got my PlayStation 5, I wanted to download it, and I was like, "Why is it telling me I gotta pay?" And then I just went and downloaded GTA 5 because I already had it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
obviously,
He gave it to you
then I got it.
Oh, so before we get back to Bungie, now I just want to ask y'all this one quick question about GTA because I saw Ben the Don. He was very, very shocked. He had joined the online server. He said he ain't played GTA in a while. He just wanted to get on and start killing some niggas. So he went on, just start killing niggas, and then whoever server he was on, like pulled him to the side with like, "Hey man, we don't do that here. We have roles. You got to get a job. You got to fill out an application."
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So I want to ask y'all: would y'all participate in a full like GTA server where you got to like not just like you literally got to pick a role and that's what you do. So like if you the bus driver, you literally got to drive the bus and pick the
Is
other.
this like a
members in.
modded thing? Or do they have
No,
all these tasks?
it's not even modded. No, it's literally.
So you can be a bus driver in GTA Online?
No. It's the PC version. I think if I'm not
So it would be
mistaken.
modded.
It's the PC version. Yeah, it is modded. Yeah, now that I think about it, it is
Oh, like,
modded.
they'll give a nigga occupations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, but some
There
people,
was a rapper who had their
T Grizzly.
T Grizzly, yeah.
Yeah.
But some people do a GTA Online server where it's not like where it's not roles, but it's just like you get on,
Yeah.
nobody's killing, like we just doing regular stuff.
That's
Would-
what I'm saying. No, when you said
Yeah.
when you started talking
About
about
bus
the
driver, yeah.
and stuff, that's when I knew.
But
like,
so
this is
would
my-
y'all participate in something like that?
Of course, I definitely would.
I would try it out. I would
feel
see
like
what
that'd
that'd be
be
about.
so
Like, I mean,
dope.
It's like Hood Sims.
It really is.
Because I mean, somebody gonna troll. Like, I'm like, you know,
No,
what I'm
you
saying?
get kicked out.
I mean, but somebody's still gonna troll though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You saw
Because
the
niggas
one-
come in like, this is too peaceful in here, bro. Like, this is way, you know what I'm saying?
They make for funny videos like the one where the dude was the cop and he pulled over and the cop
With the kid?
He was like, "Bro, the cop was fucking baby."
Oh yeah, like the cop simulator, bro. I'm telling you, I would do that, fam.
But-
Be a truck driver. There's like all kinds of things you could do.
I mean, I've always said,
Would you
like,
be mad if they gave what role would you be mad if they get? Because like, what if they gave you just a civilian role? Like you're not a cop. Like none of the
If I was a
cool.
bouncer at the strip club, I'd be pissed.
oh yeah, you gotta be outside
Yeah.
the whole
Strip
time,
club.
like the shootouts and shit, or people fly over. Yeah,
but I mean, I'd be like, I said, like in GTA world, I'd be called like if I could be the gun shop owner.
Yeah, you
and
could.
like-
That
and
could
like
potentially be your
And
role.
like my missions, like to keep my shit stocked, was still to do like some GTA type shit.
No.
Like-
No. So these servers it's really not no GTA shit. It's really like they
You
really
really
not no
logging
criminal
in.
aspect of it.
You really logging in.
You
So
log
where am I buying when I sell out my gun? Where I'm getting more guns
You
from?
call it King because he the truck driver,
Mhm.
man. You like, hey, I need
Yeah.
to bring a shipment.
Yes, it's literally like that. It's not you going. Yeah, you not
Like,
in the
I gotta
field.
put an order in with the other
Yep,
nigga?
yeah, you not in the field. They get so some servers might be a little bit like
More
lighter,
lenient.
but some servers they go really fully in
There
script mode.
probably is a server to your point.
Yeah.
That's like, hey, you a shop owner and how?
Yeah, however,
you get
yeah,
your stuff.
yeah. There's definitely some.
Because I
servers
would have
like
had the good shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, how do I get the good shit? Like, I would have both getting the same supplier, nigga. Like, you
Yeah, it's probably based off your money. If you got enough money, like I said, King might not be the only gun deliverer. Like you said, Trip might got some too. Yeah, you got a price. You got a price match.
Out of business. Like, bro, ain't no more bazookas in town, nigga. I got all the bazookas, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no more bazookas in town. Like, I'm about to
You
stop.
probably gotta.
Maybe
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
something we should look into. We got to look into building servers. We got to start having the Geekset server.
Like, I would do that. Like, I would play GTA. And that's
No, not just. Well, yeah, you're right.
I'm still.
And we gotta all get on PC gaming to be able to do stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I'm salty that it's still like crossplay, like GTA crossplay. That's
Oh,
what
you get a lot. Oh, that makes sense.
does it.
Yes.
because it'd be two different levels.
Well, now if you playing with a PC nigga, that PC nigga got bad mods and you just regular.
What I mean, I'm
console.
talking about as far as the consoles.
I thought it was cross-play, so.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not. It ain't crossplay.
But when you start talking about PC niggas,
Yeah,
and they
PC
mods,
niggas,
it
no,
actually-
yeah, no,
it
yeah.
actually makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here regular CJ, and here come fucking Thanos.
Yeah, they modded in the Infinity Gauntlet, and now you upset.
I mean, I'm more amazed than upset. You're saying technology does know this. You're saying.
All right, so I guess with this situation with Bungie though, like I mean,
I mean, I just feel like I said in general, like I feel like I mean, I know they're gonna have. It's still early in the year. They got another game probably in the works that they're gonna announce. But I think Marathon is gonna have its own. I hate that it's gonna be a constant little conversation thing for a while, but it's gonna have its own fan base. Because like I said, if you play the game at all, it's fast. It's more faster paced. It's really about killing everybody. Because like I said, I feel like the biggest difference between Arc Raiders and this is the fact that all your enemies look the same. Like in Arc Raiders, you got the fireballs and the enemies are a never-ending drop of robotic enemies, and then you got the actual players in the game that this is human robots as well. So it's like you don't have there isn't no moment of like, well, I'm just trying to sneak past shit or do whatever because everybody's in it. You don't know if this motherfucker is actually a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, since I've been playing, ain't nobody talking. Like they know,
when I was playing yesterday,
like the people in my group talk, but ain't no cross talks at all. You know what I'm saying?
We had it when I was playing yesterday. We had a dude, and I was mad because our teammate was not talking. And granted, we was in a party, so he wouldn't have been able to talk to us anyway. So, but when the dude dropped, I heard him. He go, "Hey, just trying to be easy." And so I was letting him. All right, that's cool. Whatever. I'm trying to finish my mission. And then here come our teammate. And he just wasn't here when fam said it. And like you said,
because they look the same.
And I'm like, oh,
they look the same, bro. Like
I feel like if I get on this game, that's gonna be me. I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at most.
I mean, but that's really to be true. Like,
99% of the people, like McCarty said, are just out here shoot first.
Okay. I mean, that's what I was doing. Like I feel like that's like it's been my stress reliever of Arc Raiders because it's like, bro, I'm just gonna shoot everybody I see anyway.
That's what this game is. So in Bungie's talking about this is a PvP game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So they straight up tell you this not PvP.
So they'd be like, this
is a PvP game.
Yeah, like so they even say you compete with Arc Raiders where it's like they keep trying to tell people like it's not full on PvP. It's just however it's your own experience. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why Arc Raiders is different because you can have a great game with a room for a whole server full of people that are friendly as hell, and you may have a game. And like I said, playing Marathon, nigga, in the first 5 minutes, like, bro, I'm getting killed. And I wasn't even mad if I was like, bro, whatever. Like,
I think it all comes down to where, unfortunately, because it's a team of three extraction, it was inevitable that people were gonna be like, oh, this is trying to go.
And there's more of these out. Like I said, I don't think people realize that the genre is just booming. There's probably like six. I saw like six different games.
Rainbow Six, they have their extraction.
Yeah, Rainbow Six has the extraction one.
But like everything about these, like they were announced within a week of each other.
Yeah.
Like back in 2023, they were like announced. I think one was announced like beginning of May, one was announced like the second week.
Ain't Helldiver this is an extraction shooter
in his own way, but that's all PvE.
You still got to go do your mission, go loot this to put it there, and then call in your extraction.
Yeah, it's just an open world. That's all it really is. It's just the fact that you just know exactly where you got to go do and do. You know what I'm saying?
It was inevitable that these were going to be like tied together.
Yeah.
Bungie just had a rougher development cycle. They probably would have got released right around each other.
Yeah, I mean, in Marathon actually, it does look like ass to me though. Like I feel like
the stylization.
Yeah, I feel like that was a really cheap. For you to say you've been working on this long, that was a really cheap game. It looks cheap to me.
It's too stylized. I mean, it is what it is.
Y'all giving me that goddamn ring ass video screens, bro. I don't care about that. Like
they try to make it. They were definitely trying to make it like very creepy. One thing I forgot we could have talked about, we got to put on here is the God of War picture. But
the real one?
Yeah. Oh my God. That's what made me think about it. Yeah, so we definitely got to talk about that. But like, I don't know. I'm not a huge extraction shooter fan in general. So like, I played it. It was cool, but
it's definitely, like I said, I wouldn't pay for it, but it's the same price Arc Raiders was, which you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because it's a new genre, a lot of games are just coming at it's a very lower price. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna still get people who would pay for it because it's that kind of game.
That's a good point.
Like because remember, everybody's arguing about the prices getting crazy. And this one is giving you this.
Yeah, they give you the 2K. They give you the 2K thing. Like, nigga, we trying to sell this thing, so you got to come with a lower price. Everybody gonna at least be like, oh, it's worth $40 at least. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like that, they gonna get their fan base. Yeah. But I think, like I said, I feel like just their marketing scheme of trying to be a real competitor. So Arc Raiders is really what fucked them over. Like it should have been. They should have really just like came out saying we are a totally different extraction shooter, and we are PvP. Like you know what I'm saying. You better off to tell everybody like if y'all stick arc ratings in your PvP, like want PvP, buy this. Like and that really just being a sell point.
Marketing was, but people just like took it.
No, they really thought like they really fed on it, thinking it was two different things. I get that.
Because in all the PlayStation showcases, I haven't paid attention to their marketing outside of the PlayStation showcases, but every time they bring it up at the showcase, they talk about how you can see it. You are here to fight the other players.
Right.
I don't know any other marketing outside of that, but it could be different there. But the way that they tell their PlayStation fans, it is. Yo, you can be fighting.
Yeah, like I said, it's way aggressive. It's way more aggressive.
No, I think that was my thing. Is when I looked at the marketing and I kind of felt like it was contradicting itself in a sense because you like you said you were trying to say like you're going to compete with this or you were taking players from it.
Yeah,
it's like you're not the
players.
same. You're not the same at all. You're PvP.
Yeah, PvP.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said it's Warzone. Like I said, that's why I said it could be any game that pretty much is like the Warzone game. That's what Marathon is to me with just extraction in it.
Maybe they were talking to the aggressive players on Arc Raider.
Yeah, no, and that's my thought. My thought is because like, even when I hear Arc Raider compared, like people complain, I feel like it's so relative to the person playing it. Like I know for me, I like playing it in a PvE lobby because it just brings down the tension, like my anxiety level when I'm playing it. I don't think about everybody trying to shoot me. I still keep it in the back of my head, but it's not like forefront. It's the arc, it's the looting, it's my mission. Where if I'm playing Call of Duty, I have to be in a mood to want to shoot.
Yeah, you're just really killing everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Because even when you shoot your own player, it don't hit them. So it's like, I don't care. I'm just shooting. That's the thing about it. Like I personally feel like you could have did that. You could have just marketed towards maybe Helldiver or Call of Duty.
Well,
it's really more to a Call of Duty Apex. It's more to
it's not a PlayStation Studios game, but they wasn't going to do that because it started off initially as a PlayStation exclusive. They probably got at least a better relationship. They're like, we can't act like we trying to steal your
Well, I mean, but that's the thing. It's business. And you got to find the people that really suit what you're trying to develop. Yeah, and that's it. That's that realm.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's definitely a Call of Duty kind of game. Because, like I said, like even when you see the shootouts, like I said, like motherfuckers wasn't even digging through back. Like niggas was just killing people. Like it wasn't even about like I'm finna see what you got on you. Like especially because it's so early in the game too. Because you don't even know what you just grab your shit. You don't even know what you really grab it. Yeah. So you really just shoot niggas. Like and it's like, bro. Like so I mean, yeah.
So in the other side of the gaming world, like I said, Sony has announced that they thinking about pulling away from PC gaming, focusing on console gaming and everything like that.
I did not know that. Though.
So
I didn't know they
I wanted to get y'all thoughts on that.
I didn't know they were like how deep were they in the PC gaming though?
So they had just started putting their stuff like Spider-Man 2 came like 18 months after it had released to PC. So like it was never all in. But I ain't gonna hold you. I think this is all in response to just the RAM prices going up.
I didn't even think about it that way.
Because basically now every PS5 is going to cost more to make.
Yeah, of course.
Stuff like that. So like they already said that they weren't trying to raise the prices on the console, that they were going to look at other ways to
satisfy that.
Recoup the cost essentially.
Yeah, right.
So like I think they're looking at like, okay, it's gonna cost X amount of dollars to co-develop for a PC port. Let's just not do that. And now we can also look like we are really focusing on our core group of customers.
The PR spin.
We can look like we are focusing on nil.
We're not trying to hurt y'all.
But I mean, I think even in truth though, when you think about that kind of stuff, because we got so much of cloud gaming now, that it's like PlayStation really can look at like, bro, we don't got to put it on PC. We don't have to make a PC port when they can just play the cloud game on their PC.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to necessarily we don't have to put that much emphasis into it.
And I feel like when I saw this, I was like, oh man, this is like the console or like the big gaming conglomerates. Like they really picked a side because last month we literally was just talking about how Microsoft was like, I mean, which we already knew, but they was like the next Xbox going to be more PC than console. Like we talked about how Microsoft was like really going to like shift their gaming console to be more like a PC console. And now we seeing Sony like, well, we just sticking in console. It seemed like it's like two separate.
But okay, and this is me from an Xbox perspective. The Xbox is not going to be that much. It's not going to be difficult to convert to.
That's what we talk. Yeah, I agree.
So I get where their stance is. It's like, maybe developing it without certain components to where it's going to be so expensive. That might be their challenge, but I also think they will be able to do it without it being a problem because all our games are on PC anyway.
It also makes the most sense for Microsoft.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you said that last one too.
Yeah, it's like they own Windows, so you should be able to do that because now you can tell all of these other big, gaming things like, hey, just develop one game for Xbox. It'll work on if somebody has a PC or a console, and you don't have to worry about going through Steam, who Steam has such a huge share of the PC gaming market.
Yeah.
And the reason why you don't have a what is it? Damn it! I forgot the last game that Valve made, but the reason why you don't have a third one of it
Half-Life.
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life
The
3
reason you don't have
confirmed.
a Half-Life 3.
Oh shit!
is
Half-Life 3 confirmed. We talking about it.
I know. Valve makes 30% essentially on every game that goes to the Steam store.
Mm-hmm.
So think about how much money they're making just putting out a storefront. It makes so much sense for Microsoft to be like, we can dip into that if we just make sure we have one storefront across console and PC. Everything goes to both. You don't even have to go to Valve anymore.
Well, I think the reason why it was so like eye-opening for me is like, so just like how I always say with like Samsung and Apple, I was like, no matter what, if one person does it, whoever does it first, the other one's gonna eventually do it, right? So when Microsoft and Xbox said, look, our next console is going to be kind of like, it's going to be more PC than console, I assumed that Sony was going to follow suit at some point. So when Sony said that they were pulling away from it, I was like, oh, I didn't expect that.
I mean, I get that though.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it just from like we said, just in general, like Microsoft.
I feel like
just
Sony
has more of a grip on PC.
Well, yeah, no,
gaming.
it definitely
You know what I'm
does.
saying?
Yeah, I just always look at
What was the first Xbox?
Yeah, I just
to
always
be a PC.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
I just always look at competitors, always like it doesn't matter who does it first because the other one's gonna do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talk to somebody, like you say it all the time. When we get something on Apple, you be like, nigga, we had that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But then Apple gets something and then y'all get it 2 years later, right?
But I mean,
that's
that's
why I was
just-
always looked at Xbox and PlayStation. Like, yes, Xbox gonna have a year where they up top, then PlayStation gonna have a
But
year
I
where
mean,
they up
I
top.
also understand that too. Like they're in a sense, Xbox is pulling their self away from the console wars. Like it will just be like Sony against Nintendo because now they're actually going against Steam. Like Xbox would be really attacked. Like you're trying to take, like you said, you're trying to take away like all that. Like have your own store so no one's using Steam and no one's using like you're saying like that's like you're even with the ROG Alley like. That's all going against Steam now. Like that's where their focus is PC gaming, and it may make sense even if you say that. Like if you're a company that makes console and PC games, you should be able to go to the store, and if you buy this one game, it works on everywhere, and that's what they're trying to create anyway. That will play anywhere. So they already in that way of making like one game.
So then, what does that put Steam then? Does Steam make a move against?
Steam would just be
Steam is making a move against all consoles. That's why they already got the
Steam Deck and all that. Yeah,
but that's why they're doing the Steam Machine and stuff. They are trying to make the move, and I don't think it's in response to what Xbox has previously did, but I think they realize where the winds are starting to shift in general. But to Xbox at this point, this is where I'm curious what's going to happen with the new CEO because. If you read the Verge report recently,
I saw that.
They were all supposedly very upset about the Xbox everywhere. I think it was a hit piece against the people who are leaving. I really think that entire thing was PR hit piece. But if we take anything from it, does that mean that they're going to sort of change their ways and try to do a traditional console again?
No, I don't think. I don't believe.
It's all
because Steam Deck really is like I said. What Steam is doing is like they know that they found the corner of the market nobody touching. So they make it
still not selling like crazy
because it's a PC only. Like that's what I'm saying. Like even if, like I said, Xbox will literally beat out Steam Deck, where it's like this console now is Xbox and PC. You know what I'm saying? But like Steam Deck is trying to really attack people who are like y'all been PC game for life. Like now I can give y'all a traveling PC, or I can give y'all. You know what I'm saying?
But is Xbox gonna have something like Steam Next Fest though?
They gonna have. I mean, they have to, right? They had an idea Xbox.
But I mean,
idea Xbox.
Idea Xbox ain't never gave me anything like how Steam Next Fest is giving me.
I assume that like if like I said, once they get everything in motion on how they're going to do, and like I mean, and we know like they're working on their next console PC and everything. Yeah. I just assume like once things are like, all right, we done with this project. they can focus on the event part of it more.
But I'm just talking about even the amount, like, obviously Xbox already has a PC marketplace.
Yeah.
90% of those demos that you playing through Steam could be in the Xbox marketplace.
They could.
But they're not.
They could.
So it's like, you don't even have to wait. You could just open that up to be like, we want to focus on this PC gaming store now as we build it.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
So that's something I mean.
I think they're probably looking at too at the market though. At trying to get your base to go from their console or dependent on their console to now transitioning to a more powerful PC for a better quality. Because that's where you're gonna have, the access.
Mm-hmm.
They probably just gonna be like slowly throwing it out, like, yo. If you get this PC version, this shit gonna be tight. Like, that's because I only think of it that way. Like, they always have to look at how can they maximize the money that they're gonna get out of us as gamers.
Yeah.
Do you think Ultimate does it already? Like, if you paying for the Ultimate membership, you pretty much get access to the PC, like all the, whatever free.
You could get. I mean, realistically, if you're a PC gamer, you could just get PC Game Pass. But Ultimate is designed about if you got both.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like they're working in that range. Even when they rose the prices, all that was like, because we're trying to include all this. So they're working on it.
And I think that was it was the last, because that's how I got notified. It was like, hey, your price is changing, but we got options for you. And I'm like,
I saw that. I was like, wait, what?
I'm like, bro, I could choose. I chose it like twice.
Yeah.
And then it was like, but if you got a P, I'm like, nigga, I don't care.
The reason why they doing that is because PC Game Pass price didn't change. Like, I was realistically looking back, I was kind of upset that I'm in Ultimate because they were like within $2 at the time, so whatever. But PC Game Pass is still like $16.
Yeah, that's because the market.
That shit about to change.
Everything about to change. All right, well, shit. Let's talk Scream 7, man. Like I said, I know Didge didn't go watch it.
I mean, I can understand why you didn't watch. I mean, I get it. Like, I mean, I watched it for the nostalgia of it, and it really gave me the nostalgia.
Yeah, no spoiler. In general, I did not like this killer's motive.
I didn't like the reveal.
I didn't like the motive. Like, I enjoyed the movie, but the killer's motive this go round, I was like, I ain't like it.
It was too cheesy.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
It could have been part 3.
I didn't like how they used Matthew Lillard.
No,
like
that made me mad.
All that shit was unnecessary, bro. Like, don't tease that and then no.
Yeah.
So,
once I realized what they was doing with it, I said, "Oh,
yeah." Like when he appeared so soon, I was like, all right. I mean, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. You already had told everybody that he was gonna be in this, but I would have been very happy knowing that he was in it and would have still been the actual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
they still showed him as the reveal. Like, I would have been good with that, but I feel like you can tell in parts of the movie that it was a rewrite, and it absolutely reflects that 100% that it was a rewrite.
Yeah.
Like, just because like some things they kind of just threw in there as for nostalgia effects, and other things didn't kind of make sense. I liked it. I enjoyed it overall. I give it like a 7.
Wow.
I would more so. I would have liked Melissa and Jenna Ortega back.
Scream 7
Really?
got a 7.
Yeah.
I didn't. As much as like I was cool with 6, but I wasn't as invested in Jenna Ortega. Melissa, where I was like, I needed them back for this one.
I was a lot more invested in their characters in 5 than I was 6, because 6 was also a problem with when they shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were trying to bring back Neve Campbell, and she didn't want to come back because they weren't paying her enough,
right?
Which makes sense because they were trying to make Melissa the new final girl.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? So I get that, but then at the same time, it's like you set up this new set of trilogies with 6,
with those,
with 5 and 6. You set up this new set of trilogies with 5 and 6. Shit happens where people can't speak their mind, and you pivot it. It is what it is. But now 7, I feel like took a hit because of that.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, the fact if you're trying to actually continue the series some more, like, this is a weird. Like, it's a weird ending. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like even trying to create another story from this now, because you got to in some way, shape, or form, you're removing Melissa and them completely out of the Screams franchise. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to create a new story now with Nevin them again.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's really like, I just, even with this, like using this storyline, there is nothing, because at this point it's like, bro, how many motherfuckers hate her? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I said. I didn't agree.
Like,
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, what? That's the whole reason? Like
that shit was horrible.
I was like, that was.
So I'm like, yeah.
But again, like I said, like as far as the slasher, the killings, I was cool with. Like I
the
said,
killings were top notch.
Yeah,
like, I would.
Yeah.
I would not take that away from them.
That theater killing.
Top notch. The opening sequence was amazing.
Yeah, I fuck with the opening sequence.
I give them that, but then it's like all of that was kind of. It was all for naught. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You built the story up so well. You put this foundation out there, and then when you get the big why, it's like, bro.
Because you want to know what's funny? Because like halfway through, even as we do, I'm like, oh yeah, I know who the killer is. This person's the killer, and this person's the killer, right? Because it's always two, right? So I had my two, and then then something happened, and I was like, wait, this doesn't make sense. Yeah. And then when the reveal happened, I was like. Like it was a whole lot.
I was disgusted.
It was a whole lot.
And what it really truly missed was the setup. Like because there was no group of friends and none of like they do. There was no like what is this story? Like what is
they had a group of friends, but they didn't. We didn't care.
So quick.
They went through so quick. We didn't get a chance to be like, but it was this person.
Yeah, but it was because it wasn't that like the Scream group that starts the new trilogy, or whatever. It's everybody that are movie buffs and all, like they're all so they both are talking and doing all these things.
Yeah, and
like you have that moment. That's why I said when I said I enjoyed the franchise was when they was talking about the requel and all that. It was like this is a set of people that really are fans of movies, you know what I'm saying? And are just getting murdered. You know what I'm saying? They eventually get murdered. So that's how you keep the meta in it. And it's like it didn't have none of that kind of feel to it.
My question is this, because Scary Movie is coming out, obviously, and they put their trailer in front of it, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Right. And right. And the thing about
somebody hating at your theater.
Yeah. The thing about Scary Movie is like they always poke fun at certain tropes, but it does pose a bigger question, right? So like in slashers, right? In most slasher franchises, they always come back to nostalgia. Like pretty much a slasher is good for like one or two, and then everything else after is going to be nothing but nostalgia. That seems like that's the way that it's been going. Halloween, Michael Myers, like everybody's always bringing back a character, bringing back this trope and everything like that. And my question is, do slashers need to get away from that? Because I did enjoy when they introduced that new group of kids in Scream that was like, oh, we're just fans of the story, and then now we're like, you know what I'm saying, we're now having to kind of just lean heavy on the nostalgia of like somebody old being the final girl. So do you rather nostalgia, or do you rather them like in the same franchise but introduce
that question every movie?
You said what?
Well, I mean, we can, but I want to talk about specifically slashers though, because it seems like slashers are very notorious for doing it. Like every slasher franchise that's lasted past their third movie at this point is leaning heavily on nostalgia.
I mean, I think it just all depends on what you like. I said that's why I said I feel like I feel like everybody who feels like they didn't use Matthew Lillard right, because I mean, if you're gonna use nostalgia and you're really gonna wow us with some nostalgia, that's just like to me, Michael Keaton coming back was great nostalgia, like a great appearance of nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? So the way they use. For
Flash.
Yeah, for Flash. You know what I'm saying? Like that was great nostalgia coming back.
Yeah.
And like if you was gonna use Matthew Lillard in this space, just giving me what he could have did shot at home. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even put the money to get this thing. Y'all gotta rewrite this whole story. This nigga need to be walking around, bro. Like,
the fact that he went on a press run to hype up his appearance. It's like, bro, he spent more time on the press run than he did in the actual fucking movie.
On his feet, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they like, hey, man, we paid you.
So that's bad nostalgia though.
Yeah.
Like I said, like that's to me, that's like it was like cause we knew what you had to do. So the fact that y'all like, all right, we're gonna reach deep and grab Matt, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this all you do with him, dog?
So all right, so that was Jamie Lee Curtis's nostalgia. Was that good nostalgia or bad nostalgia in that last
Halloween?
Halloween.
It turned into bad nostalgia because everybody else.
The first one was,
Yeah, the first, like I said,
The first one was good,
But-
but the second one was like,
Well, yeah.
and that's what I'm saying, because the first one should have just it shouldn't have been a second one.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what like when she came back, because I feel like even in that space, the pressure and everything that she came back with was what made great nostalgia. Because it's like, fam, you look like you don't want to be here no more. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't die when hers went off. Didn't Matthew die like when his?
Yeah, we'll tell you the story off. Okay, I'll tell you because you ain't gonna watch it. So I'll tell you the story off mic.
It was technically never confirmed. Like, we can say that because
because the body, it was never confirmed.
It was never confirmed because they always say every killer comes back for that final shot.
Okay.
You have to double tap.
Yeah,
he was never.
Yeah, he was never double
tap.
tap. That's why, like, so that's why that's the running thing.
That's how they run. Okay,
That's the running fan theory.
That was the one thing I was curious about. Like, aren't he back? But how?
Yeah.
And
So
And that's what made it irritating, because it was like, when you really not go explain it, I'm like, bro, what is this?
But then they went through and explained it, and it made sense. It's like, okay, he could be. And then it's like,
but see, that's what I said. That's why I feel like in this, like, if they was going to, like, they had the elements here in Scream, right? Like I said, her daughter, her friend group, and the two new newscasters.
Yeah.
You can still have them connected to the nostalgia, but we should have been following them throughout the whole movie. That should have been like, it should have been focused on them, that core, who in that core, like it should have been.
Yeah,
that.
like I said, it's a weird.
It was there, and it seemed like somebody was like, nah. Let's bring in everybody else back with the
I know the directors changed too.
Yeah.
So like, I'm curious. I was trying to see if the writing staff had changed.
Yeah, like when I realized the directors changed, I thought it was just listening.
And that's why I was like, damn, man, because like I said, it was right there.
But I feel like the way they did it, like I hate that they try to give it like where it feel like it's gonna be an 8 or whatever. But I feel like it's really like y'all wiped really everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Don't need to keep going.
Like it's really like, unfortunately, like I said, like because y'all chose to stand up for yourselves and fire people. Like it's the end of a franchise.
Because like Final Destination did with nostalgia with their last two as well.
Oh, I thought you said they did well with nostalgia.
No, I was going to ask. I said they did nostalgia. And I was like, how did y'all feel about that nostalgia?
Wait, in the last one?
It was the last two. Because remember, the one before that was the other perspective on the plane, right?
No, that was Bloodline.
Oh, that was all Bloodline?
No,
Bloodline was the
like when it went back in the past with the tower.
Yeah.
The one before that,
the
one before that was the one where the other person saw the people on the plane saying, "No." And so it's like, how did y'all feel about that type of nostalgia?
I enjoyed the nostalgia from Bloodline with the ending of dang, I can't forget his name. The mortician.
The mortician.
Yeah. Todd. Okay. Yeah. So my thing about that was I enjoyed it because it fit, like he was sick in the movie, he was sick in real life.
Yeah.
So it made perfect sense, like in how you correlated him being there for the beginning to the mom. Like that was a decent tie-in. Because it didn't it wasn't like something that he would have even revealed in the other movies, even though they tied him into the other movies.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, and I mean, I think he was one of the best like characters of Final Destination.
Absolutely,
being somebody that you would know, like you know all this shit because you've been dodging the fuck out of this.
Not only that, his impatience in the movie made the significance of this always happening every few years. You motherfuckers keep playing with this. And y'all come to me and want me to help y'all clean it up while I'm dodging the shit too. Yeah. It was like, okay, now it makes sense.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all breaking this shit on me. Like, nigga, Def could be looking for me. And he keep finding me through you niggas.
So you know what? That's what it is. Third, fourth act is when you bring the nostalgia in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you supposed to you need to have your core crew, whatever new cast that you're introducing, be the main, but then the connection is the nostalgia, not the nostalgia being the main storyline.
They needed to sell the movie, right? And that's how they were going to sell the movie was with Matthew Lillard.
But you don't think that even if
there were a lot of people talking about like sitting this movie out because Melissa and Jenna Ortega was not.
Bringing back Neve Campbell wasn't enough for a lot of people. They're just like,
no, I know that, but I'm saying so. But like, okay, so let's say with Matthew,
wouldn't that have been their third
Of
version?
what?
Or with Jenna Ortega? They only in 2, right?
That would have been their
trilogy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that would be their trilogy.
Yeah.
So you have to get to me. You have to give the actor their trilogy
if
you're gonna do it.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like if they would have, even with Matthew Lillard being attached to it, even if they follow that main, like I said, Jenna Ortega and them, right? that would have made sense. But even if they couldn't use her, introducing this new cast and Matthew Lillard alone, I feel like in the Scream franchise, even if you still have him attached with this new cast, that would have been enough to get people's seats in there.
I don't know.
I mean, I think we were like, I think Matthew
so?
Lillard was. I think we were really sick of Nev. Like if they would have just not used her at all, and it still would have been Nev's daughter.
Yeah,
her
that's what I
friends.
mean. Like
I think we were sick of Nev. Like Nev, you don't need
Lillard,
to be the winner here.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
But
Like Nev could have been Matthew on the phone. Like
Yeah,
you talking
in
to your
order
daughter on the phone. Like
In order to do the daughter, though, they would need they would have. She would have needed a prominent part in the movie.
and the way that she was talking, that was the whole reason why she left previously. She was like, I am Scream essentially.
I am the final girl.
And so it was, so even if you would have
Nasty
brought her back and like, all right, we are focusing on your daughter, that probably would have broke down contracts. The whole part of bringing her back with this one after all that went down was, see, we do right by some of our actors. That was really like, you could tell the way that it was positioned.
they was trying to say they tried to say phase.
They tried to bring back Melissa, but she stood on her shit. She's like, no, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, because after everything went down, because it's like, you fired me. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, like I said, Melissa's story was because she was actually a child of, the daughter of a killer. So it was like they was going to branch that into something.
Again, right? Like if you keep Jenna and Melissa and you go with that, and then you bring back Matthew Lillard, that still makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah,
That would still make sense. But it's like, bro, like the whole like they ruined the reveal bringing back Matthew Lillard. I feel like if they would not have had him out there on the press run and they asked me to come back for 7 and this and that. Am I dead? I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. I don't know.
Like, especially like dog
Like,
when they
what
did
the
that
fuck?
reveal had me so hot. Dog. I don't like it. I ain't like it.
So you didn't like it.
I mean,
So wait, so you said you gave it 7.
I gave it a 7.
What
Nah,
you give it
it's-
out of 10?
Of all 7 movies, it is my second to least favorite.
It's your J. Cole. It's your fall off.
Wait, so what's your second? What's your least?
My least favorite, honestly, is 4.
which one was 4? 3 was actually my least
4
favorite.
was the one when they brought in Sydney's cousin, and she was the killer.
That's the one killer, right?
No, that was 2. 3 had the one killer.
Well, yeah, 3 is the one I
was
didn't
her
really.
brother. 4 was her cousin, and
I don't think I ever
Rory
seen 4.
McCullen ended up being the killer.
Oh yeah, okay. So wait,
Lil McCullen.
Lil McCullen. So what you giving it?
I mean, it was like a 6. I mean, like I said, it was like a 6.5.
I give it 6.5 as well.
Like it was really like I said, it was like the nostalgia was off and the story was stupid. Like I said, to me, especially because that's been such a secretive thing that Matt might have not died. That would have been a perfect 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all could have said if y'all was really gonna close Nev out and in a space, he should have came back in 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's like the fact that y'all used them and had opportunity to really use them and didn't use them. It's like it's like to me this is like a side story Scream.
Metacritic gave it a 5.
A 5?
That's the user score. So I made sure to give like the actual people, not the critics.
Yeah, the user was like a 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a 5.
like I feel like it was like an alternate universe. Whatchamacallit?
Those extra 2 points is just me loving the franchise.
Yeah.
Like
I get that. I definitely get that.
I mean,
I definitely get that.
The 1.5 is definitely the deaths. Like the one, like it's like 5 is all story and just setup, and then the other 1.5 to make it 6.5 is the deaths.
Well, because here's the thing, like I
Like-
said, because I wasn't necessarily upset with. I really just, to me, the reason why I give it a 6.5 and I can see a 7 is because I really just didn't like the killer's motive. If you, because like I said, even with the way that they use Matthew Lillard, I was upset. I'm like, all right, that was a cop out. But I saw the story that it was going to. I'm like, all right, this can work with the right set of killers. I did not like the killers and the motive behind why they was killing.
Yeah.
I mean, I just didn't like.
I didn't like that at all.
I just didn't like the setup at all. Like I didn't like where Ned was at when like I just didn't like where Ned was in this place.
Yeah.
She married to her own Dewey type. I'm like, this is all like.
God, she was legitimately. I was mad.
Like I was like.
I was mad as
Like y'all try to break everything back in its own way. In its own way.
I was reading somebody's review. He gave it an 8, and he was like, honestly, I probably would have gave it a 5, but I knew what I was coming in. This is
Man, that's the thing too. I came in knowing it's gonna be campy and everything like that. So I was enjoying the ride. And again, I did all the tropes. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna figure out who the killer is. Ooh, that nigga the killer. Like I was all in. And when I saw what they doing, I was like, that's a cop out. But fuck it. All right, I'm here for this premise. All right, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, that one moment in the car, I'm like, okay, all right, this makes sense. Like I was still in it. You know what I'm saying? When they was at the bar and in the car. Yeah. And then so I was still in it. But then when the reveal of the killer, I said, hey, what? And right. That's what threw me all the way.
Fam was like,
that's what threw me all the way.
It was also such a weird, I don't know if it was a weird energy to me, but I feel like this Ghostface was extremely aggressive.
Oh no, he was.
Hey, but
he was, and that's why I was
going. The second trilogy has shown that they've
like ramped him up a little bit.
Worse. Yeah.
But that's why I said with the Matthew Lillard reveal, it was like in the beginning, it's like, okay.
Yeah,
because I can see this type of energy.
You know who I am now.
Because Husband got his ass beat. I was like, there was a couple times I was like, nigga, fight, bro, fight. What is you doing? You getting your ass beat.
But I did so. I seen Warren posted it. He was like, I get that. Scream always has the multiple.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
It's like, bro, you're not gonna sit and tell me that one of these killers is a woman. She's 5'5", a 5'5" white lady, but when she's dressed up as Ghostface,
with black one,
they both literally
like bro, like for real, like
platforms.
No way in hell.
That's an old blaxploitation move. You seen I'm gonna get you sucker? Where the mama was, regular.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Beard, the mustache, and everything.
Like that's what
you gotta excuse that.
That's the Michael Jackson mama slam dunk.
Hey, I saw somebody. You know what somebody in that same type of realm, like you said, blaxploitation. Somebody said, you know what's a lost art? He was like, seeing characters get their ass beat up, and it's clearly a dummy. And they show Will Mark getting thrown and Will getting thrown. I was like, damn, that is a lost art.
Hey, but we was okay. So I was just watching Expendables 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, and
I was just talking
literally
about
all of them, right? And you can tell, really, bro, if you go back and watch that shit, it's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
When they turn and do the actual fighting part, like they had Mel Gibson looking like he was kicking him. But when they showed their two bodies, bro, it was definitely like two Puerto Rican dudes. Like, it was not fucking two white old dudes.
Like I used to love that. Like it was like, oh, Granny coming to go hoop, and then it's really like Larry Johnson.
Like I said, the Michael Jordan mama dunk, bro. Like
it's such a lost art. We had so much more imagination because it was like, bro, we know this ain't real.
We was cracking up like a motherfucker.
Like the fact that you edited that and you see like Steve leave that in there.
I think I have to imagine the first time it happened, somebody was like, oh, we fucked up, and then they saw the reaction, was like, oh, we leaning in there like fuck it.
Lean in there. Nigga, a stunt double could definitely say like, I'm in there. Like that's me right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, well, let's talk to Harris's versus 50 Cent.
Let's do the
This like fuck that.
Let's do the because we're already talking film and TV. Let's talk the God of War ones first.
Oh yes, God of War reveal. So
I'll show you the.
So two things, all right, that I want to say about this. One, I said I'm gonna wait for the trailer.
Yeah, I saw you say that.
I'm gonna wait for the trailer because like the first looks don't look good.
The first looks of God of War,
because like,
is this a Netflix or a movie?
It's gonna be an Amazon show.
So we was excited because the actor before this, you're like, all right, this nigga can possibly play Kratos.
This is the first reveal.
I feel like I'm like, all right, and then when I saw it, I said,
why are you looking like?
Can you put it on the screen?
Yeah. So when I saw it, the few questions I had, I was like, so the nigga didn't bulk up at all. That was the first one, and then I was like, man, they could have put a little bit more fluff in his beard, and then it was just a lot of things that I was like, you know what? Let me wait for the trailer. I'm going based it off of one still image. It might not look as SNL-ish to me as it because right now it looks like an SNL skit.
Bro, I'm so disappointed.
I said I'm gonna wait for the trailer.
I saw the picture and I didn't even want to comment on it in person or out loud. at all because I don't want to bring that energy to the world.
You should though.
With how I feel, this nigga looks stupid.
Yeah,
He looks stupid.
they got Bobby
Crazy.
Hill over here with a damn bow and arrow.
Like what the fuck?
They made Atreus looks way younger than the character is.
Look, go back to the first game.
No,
Atreus
that
was young as shit.
Atreus looks like that's what.
Oh,
Atreus
really?
looks like.
Oh, okay.
I said the same shit. In this, I saw a screen.
Okay, I have to go back to it.
Bro, he looked young as shit.
Atreus was young as a bitch in the first in that
Like,
first
they-
God of War.
It's so to me.
It do look like they out on trick or treating.
Yeah,
Bro, like,
he don't look ready. He don't. He
So-
don't.
But it also might be the
Boy.
position of the steal. Like it might have been a real father son
Like,
So
moment.
that's what I was going to say. Like, it is a promotional still. That's so.
Yeah.
A lot of times they don't look great because I think the studios try to like over process it. Because to me, it just everything about it just kind of look artificial.
Oh God, he look
Bro.
like
And you're like, what are we really like? What is this?
I mean,
Like a hobbit.
it's got to work probably hard. Like what would you really need out of it? Because I mean, if this God of War is supposed to be from not like the first set of games, but the actual like him.
So in the Norse, my point, the like they look superimposed onto this background.
Yeah.
And so I was like, just go to the fucking woods.
Okay,
Right. That's why it
it's-
looks like see, that's why it look like
All I need is-
that's why it look like an SNL skit.
Yeah, it definitely did.
This feel like they were on a green screen and they put the woods behind. Because like even one of my guys is talking about, you can even tell like the fog, it stops perfectly at where Kratos is,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, nigga, go into the woods and take a picture. That's all.
So you think the effort ain't gonna be put in now?
I don't.
That's why I said wait for the trailer.
No, I don't know if that's true because promotional pictures always look bad. It's just, this is a rough one to put.
Yeah, that should not have been their first choice.
And what makes it
No, yeah, that was. I mean, that's
Say,
the first
what
choice.
makes it worse?
even more weird is the actor came out and said, "Hey, don't believe everything you see on the internet, kids." And it's like, what
Wait,
the fuck
what does
do
that
you
mean? Because that's the first. That's the
Is it
official.
AI? Is he trying to say it's AI?
We don't know.
He haven't said anything else, but it's like you can't act like somebody shared this in it. Nigga, the Amazon God of War account shared this, so it's like, what?
It was
do you
in the
mean?
what's the website that always did the first looks?
I saw it from the Amazon account.
No, I know that, but
I'm sure THR or whoever had
Yeah,
it,
no,
like,
but
the
that's-
Hollywood Reporter.
Yeah, Variety posted it too.
What do you mean by that? Because it's like it's not like I posted this. Like, when I got y'all.
Right, like it wasn't a leaker. It was the official first
And
looks.
so it's like I don't know if he just doesn't like it. If he's like, oh no, this is just a bad look. Like, I don't.
Maybe
he
it
thought,
is. Like,
I
I
think
mean,
he thought that they was
you
gonna
got
fluff
me-
him up a little bit.
I don't look manly at all, bro. I'm sitting there holding my knees and talking to my
Right?
kid.
No, he looked like he about to take a poop though.
Yeah,
That's
like I
what-
said,
that's the
well,
saddest part.
And I get what the scene is because I mean, you gotta say it's obviously the training arc,
Yeah.
right? And so it's him. You know what I'm saying? If they're going off of the game, Trez at one point has to shoot some deer, and so it's literally him probably saying, trying to tell him be calm and everything.
Standing up watching him aim.
Right.
Not, like with my hands on my
I've
head.
never seen.
You know what I'm
I've never seen Kratos put his hands on.
Like
his
he's too
knees.
angry of a person to be
Ever.
sitting down there.
Like he looks so worried. He
North Kratos is very much he is
He
a
chill.
lot calmer.
He chilling?
He is chill.
Yeah.
So he down in his
I could see he to the point he didn't do this in the game,
Bro.
but I could see him do the way that he was talking to Atreus, especially in that first part of the game where he was still hiding like his godhood.
So this
and
is what they was trying to do.
which picture? You
Oh,
got?
where he's touching the shoulder in the back? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's
so
what they was
you
trying
can
to
very
do.
much here. Send that to me. And I'll put it
Yeah.
up on the screen too.
So I mean, so it's like he pretty much probably got on his knees and got that boy like
he probably needs to hear like, look,
boy.
I
got-
Hey,
I got it. He better say that right.
No, yeah, it better be a little boy.
I was literally
Like-
about to say, like, whenever playing the God of War games, and he's talking to Trails, he's boy.
So I mean,
I ain't never got like this nigga a little bit racist, but I feel like if he say boy, it might have another connotation to it.
Right.
Put it in the group chat.
I feel like the trailer has to start with like it has to be a monologue of him talking and it starts with like boy. And it's like you out here like like you give him some kind of knowledge or whatever.
Why are we out here, boy?
Like you have to start with boy. You know what I'm saying?
Swear to God.
So that's what they was trying to recreate and do and everything like that.
And
And
that's what I mean by like I could see him, hands like that. This feel like it could be an extension of that scene.
Yeah.
Where it's like, after he didn't say whatever to him, now
That
he's
nigga
looking
head
behind
look
him.
big as a
I just
motherfucker.
don't
So
like when people are front centered squatted down with kind of bow leg like that because it looks like you gotta take a number two. They caught you
mid deuce.
Talking to him like, hey boy, shoot the deer boy.
It just like.
But no, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like the forest and all that. Like y'all really give me video game backgrounds too.
It's like, fam, just go into the woods. I don't know where you shot that. You probably shot it in Vancouver. Guarantee there's woods in Vancouver.
Yes, we know.
Yeah.
You fucking
From
not only from fucking all of Supernatural was filmed in Canada, and Vancouver, and shit like that. We know the woods, bro. We done seen the woods.
So like,
There's definitely foggy woods out there.
I mean, I would definitely. I would be definitely mad if they like. I mean, because I definitely don't want our video game ports to start getting that kind of treatment where it's like, well, we can CGI half this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about it. Like,
so unless you doing HBO level CGI, and even them, they still got in the field. They CGI extra stuff in the background, but even them for Last of Us, they was in the field.
I feel like with how popular TV, game based TV shows are becoming now, we are going to get a lot of TV show games, TV show movies TV shows based off of games that are not going to be good.
I'm hoping it's the other way. I'm hoping people see the ones that are successful. And
is there a lot of CGI in Fallout?
That's what I was about to bring up because and Jamie, she just brought it up in the comments. Like Amazon did do great with Fallout.
Mm-hmm. They didn't do great.
No, they did. They did great with Fallout.
I
think that's what disappointed me the most with this game because it's like, nigga, y'all know better.
Y'all know.
That's what.
But how much of Fallout is practical and how much of that is CGI? I feel like a lot of that shit is practical.
Yeah, a lot of it is practical.
I think
because you can set up. It's desert setup.
Yeah, so that's why I said it's
Which means go out.
Like I said, go out in the field because, like I said, Last of Us did the ones that are doing
We
it.
draw the line at the woods.
Right. The ones that do it right is like you do enough to the scene, but then to make it look more game accurate, that's where you add the CGI, but you still got to get in the field.
Yeah.
Like don't do it all in a.
But it could be the kid factor. Maybe the kid isn't going to be out there and be able to get the best.
Bella was young. Bella was young.
Not as young as this kid is literally
little, bro.
Like,
okay, what about the kids in Game of Thrones? They were still in the field, and them niggas was young.
No, we don't know that though, because you gotta remember a lot of Game of Thrones when they brought the kids in was like in a castle, in a set. They never really took until Arya got older. I don't believe they had them outside, in those settings. It was always
How
in the castle.
Dunk? Right, I mean not Dunk. Egg right now in
he definitely around that age.
Egg around.
His kid is different, and it's a good point. It could be the kid factor, but you also do got to sit down like, hey fam,
do you want this?
You trying to be an actor?
Do you want this?
We might have to go to New Zealand, bro.
You trying to be an actor?
Right.
We'll bring your parents, make sure you good and everything.
Nigga, we'll get your school books.
Bro, they already putting this. So they got the Hall of Fame of worst character portrayal. So they got so unfortunately they do have Bella as Elle. Like I said, didn't like her in Last of Us.
Season 2 kind of.
Season 2, to me, Season 2 really messed the character up more. I liked her in Season 1. They also have old girl that played Laura Croft.
Which one? In the second one?
No, the one with the glasses. What was that one? The one before the one. Before the one that came out now that people like when their first attempt at reboot.
Before the one with Sansa.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
They got Tom Holland and what's the name?
Oh, and Uncharted.
It's Drake, and then they got Bro now.
I thought he did all right as Tom Holland in Uncharted. Like I feel like he actually like Tom Holland plays loose. Like I feel like that's how like the Uncharted, like that's how Nathan Drake really played in the game.
Yeah.
So I thought he did a good job. I thought the stunts were probably over the top, but I mean it's a video game.
That didn't even come out yet. That's the most recent.
Oh, no, I know.
So
People
they don't like Sansa.
So already that list is stupid and dumb.
I'm just letting you know.
I get it, and you bring it up, but that list is dumb because
people was upset with that reveal.
This is already how this goes back to like gamers already hating shit. Now we
don't like nothing.
That ain't came out yet. You can't say it's a terrible portrayal.
But we just talk about God of War same way.
I was also gonna end with you can't say this is a terrible.
Okay.
This shit ain't came out yet.
Right.
We saw a picture in both situations. I don't even think the Sophie Turner one looks bad. Like Laura Croft. You mad because she ain't that bigger?
That's all. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah,
That is.
I feel like that's the problem with a lot of people when they look at video game movies. They be wanting the fan service part of the video game and be like, oh man, what? No, she ain't sexy enough, or he ain't big enough, he ain't buff enough. Like, bro, what? Pause. I know.
No, he's right though.
No, but yeah.
Like, for these to be straight people, this dude ain't big enough.
Right.
You didn't have to co-sign that part of the You didn't have to co-sign. We can talk about the women.
Well, okay, hold on.
Because
Superman.
it is equal opportunity.
Yeah.
So hold
For
on.
niggas, and I mean literally dudes, I'm gonna let you get to it. When I mean literally dudes who claim they're the straightest niggas ever, they be, bro don't look big. His chest ain't big.
So
I want to play devil's advocate. I want to play devil's advocate on that because I ain't gonna like. All right, I'm not. His gut did throw me off. I was like, he got a dad gut, and I was like, bro, I didn't play God of War so much that nigga a little bit cut. I'm sorry, I was one of the ones that I was. That's why I said I'm gonna wait for the trailer. I'm gonna wait for the trailer because that nigga gut did throw me off, bro.
My thing about
It did throw me off as Kratos. His gut threw me off, bro. I saw the dad body. Listen, as much as I played God of War, I ain't never like, I could be Kratos. I saw this, but I was like, you know what? I could be Kratos. I could be Black Kratos.
It did show us that peak athlete is Thor.
Yeah,
he's still
right.
Realistic Thor was a big guy with a
like worthy Thor.
Right.
So I was saying, devil's advocate on there.
But I think for this character, unlike our optics of Thor, I do believe you can't have bro out here with the beer gut, bro.
No,
I just don't see. I don't see Kratos.
But that might be like I said, we don't know the story.
Being rich.
That could be for shit the fan where he like, I gotta get back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like he been relaxed. He just trying to teach this kid how to
But I don't see him relaxing, knocking him back. I see him relaxing, throwing an axe. Relaxing, spearing fish. Like I see Kratos relaxing, still killing shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm just not killing people. I'm gonna kill this eagle. Though.
Well, I mean,
because he built his house. If I'm not mistaken,
I'm hunting the worst of the
if
worst.
I'm not mistaken, the house they live in, did he
you
built
put it
it?
in the challenge.
he built the house.
Yeah, so it's like he's still chopping wood,
bro.
like he's still active.
That's such
And
a
he was
crazy
a
trade-off
Spartan.
though. Like, I ain't gonna kill that eagle over there.
Because it's too
It's
easy.
a challenge, though. It's a challenge. You about to climb a tree or some shit, man. You about to do some shit.
He was a Spartan.
Yeah, and remember, it is not regular animals that he's fighting. He's fighting mythical big. Like that deer is not a regular deer. It's not a regular deer. It's a 8-foot deer.
He
With
killed all
muscles.
the unicorns.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get.
I mean,
Dodo bird, he killed them all.
He a dad, right? Like they already showed in the still the position he's trying.
That's why I said I'm like, I'm gonna wait for the trailer.
He
I'm
dead.
gonna wait for the trailer.
That beard, like maybe boy tell him like you need to do something about this stomach.
I got high hopes for Ryan. I got high hopes for Ryan Hurst. I like everything that he's done.
Right? Yeah.
I'm more worried. I'm thinking like, are you?
How's it gonna look?
Not even that. No. Am I going to just hear Thor every time? That's because he voiced Thor. So I'm just like, am I going to hear Thor every time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Like, I think that's gonna pretty much probably be the real make and break of the show is his voice, honestly. Because I feel like just as when you think of just Kratos in general, like for one, it's only been niggas voicing them. You know what I'm saying? So we not gonna get real hatred
And to be
out of
fair,
that voice.
I kind of listened to
Even
them two talk, and they're not happy about it because I think that was the.
nigga.
You said who?
The body double is a nigga
It was
too.
wasn't it
Shaq Gaspar.
Yeah. What was you about to say, King?
No, I was saying the voice actors actually weighed in on it because they feel the same way. Like, nigga, it's part of it. It's part of the character. You can, you know what I'm saying? You go in this with the wrong voice. Like, nah.
Yeah,
like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like that's gonna be the actual really the look on it don't matter. But like you are the main voice and talk. Like if your anger and all that, like this nigga, like I said, when you talk about fam doing the game, like nigga, I was in a dark space playing that nigga. Like that was real. That was real nigga hate coming out that voice. You know what I'm saying? Like white folks can't put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like
because obviously he had like that angry voice as Thor, and you know, because obviously the most famous cutscene is when he killed. He's like, hey, no. I'm gonna let you know when we done. He break you out of that cutscene.
Yeah, that was fire.
So he had the anger and stuff, but because we played the game, I'm like, am I just going to hear all of that as Thor?
So I'm leaning on
that'd be crazy
because he's a top tier actor. because he's a top tier actor, I'm leaning on he knows
gonna
how
put on a different-
he knows how to change his
Did
voice.
he talk to them though? The voice actors?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he had to.
But you said they don't want. You said they ain't fucking with it though.
But well, to be fair, Christopher Judge wanted to be Thor, or wanted to be Kratos. So he
wanted to be Kratos.
So he probably feeling some type of way. One, I lost the role.
Yeah,
like,
I get that.
So I'm already a little heated.
However, if the trade off is him becoming this DC's dark side, I would love it.
I didn't hear that. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Well, he threw it out there that he wants to be.
Oh, okay.
So there's nothing but. And like I said, if they choose, and I feel like that's a given. If they choose and they let him be it, I'm like, I'll be okay with that because I think he'll be a fire.
What if they Darth Vader him though? Y'all
Ooh.
cool with that? They get he just
take his voice.
They just do a voice.
He just the body.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta catch. Now I gotta make sure the lip matches up. The sync matches.
The reason
up.
why I wouldn't want it, to me, the only way that works is if you have a mask. I don't think it ever for me.
They would do it because it's gonna be like you said. It's tough to do it without a mask. Like, obviously Darth Vader, you ain't gotta worry about seeing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You know, kind of like Mandalorian, like you know what I'm saying.
I don't
Like
know, unless you make Darkseid like a telepath.
No, I'm talking about for Kratos. Like, what?
For Kratos.
Because you know what's funny? I'm currently like, so I just I'm on Ahsoka now on my timeline rewatch. So I finished Mandalorian and Boba Fett, right? And all while I was watching it, Tim was like, "That is not Pedro Pascal in that suit doing all that shit." Right? No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, it's funny as hell. Like when you see all the stuff that Mando doing, you're like, "Yeah, that ain't." And so I was like, but again, it worked because of the suit.
Even his body type, you
Yeah,
can tell it's not.
but that's what I'm saying. It works because of with the mask. I feel like if you don't have the mask, throwing somebody as an overdub is crazy.
It also don't help. Like listen, like we know him from other roles, so like, you're gonna be like, bro,
That voice
ain't
gonna
Joe.
sound crazy. It's gonna be a straight pause, like the fuck,
like that only works in video games.
No, but that's gonna. I feel like before it's still like that's what I'm saying. The trailer. The way they're gonna have to do the trailer is they have to not show him talking first, but you just hear the words. Yeah, you hear the voiceover until you actually put the words together. And he has to yell in the trailer. He has to yell at somebody so he can.
You know what they're
gonna
do?
in the voice.
So there's two things.
Even if he just say boy,
Well, it
bro,
depends.
like
He does his warrior cry. Here's two things that they're either going to do. One, because that boy is so like prominent, he might not even drop it in the trailer. They might be like, you know what I'm saying, use that for.
Man,
but
that
I,
be the first one.
It's gotta be the first word, bro.
that's what. So I agree.
Listen,
I believe it has
bro,
to be.
listen.
But I can see a marketing company like, no, we're not going to do that
No,
yet.
fam. Look, I'm sorry.
People.
In the game, right? I did not play that game. I watched that game. My nickname for Logan is Boy. Because of that connection between him and dude, like, look, dog, you don't deserve a name.
Because he said it was
it's so prominent.
Yeah, it's so
They
prominent.
have to put it out there.
Yeah, like I saw the video where they just like played like that reel they made with it, like how many times they said boy.
All
And
the
that
time.
shit
All
said-
the time.
So it's like you couldn't have the trailer without him saying boy. Like I'd rather hear the boy and not get the Spartan scream yet.
But like I say, but what if
You
they?
might not even get that in the trailer.
Because
like I said, he can give me a loud boy. He can yell at the boy.
Yeah.
Like you saying, like
Because
you can give me both 2 in 1, 2 for 1. Yell boy, why this nigga today?
So this is why I think
You know
that they're probably gonna put it at the end because of God of. So when you play God of War, one of the big things about God of War is when the camera pans out and it's like you see this fantasy world and everything like that. I can see this trailer being an all audio trailer and it blacks out with him saying boy.
I mean, because like that's what I'm saying though. Like I feel like the only way that it's gonna sell, but like I said, you can't show him first talking. Like you have to show a video, like you said,
It's
like
gotta
a
be
landscape,
seen,
show the
landscape,
show the animals.
He's doing a monologue, whatever. Like I said, but he's talking to his son. Like he can do a monologue and talking to his son, where you get the boy in it. Like I don't need to see the nigga. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you can literally just like have that monologue and then it ends with you showing me a full like how he really like looks. You know what I'm saying? But the monologue, I don't want to see the voice with the word like with the face shit. Because I just need to know if you sound
right. I didn't.
Because that would be.
I'm interested, like what you said. I don't want to hear a Thor boy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I want to hear a Kratos boy.
Is like, am I just going to hear Thor the entire time you were
sound
talking?
like Irish and shit?
Boy,
get over here.
All right. Well, speaking of boys, Tip's boys went to Warp Room. Transition. Hey, did his boys not go to Warp Room?
They definitely
They
did.
did. You know what I'm saying? But we talk about the Harrison versus 50 Cent. Like I said, Dish said it earlier. He feels like everything about this has already been said anyways and shit like that. Oh no, you said that about BAFTA.
No, but this.
I mean, this too.
This
This too, but I don't like
It
the.
ain't though, because it keeps maturing.
But no, but the reason why I think everything has been said because so many people are disputing. Oh, 50 Cent ain't worried about this. It's cool that he ain't. And it's like y'all wouldn't do that for nobody else. Y'all just like that 50 and
It's a
trolls.
double standard.
I don't think his trolls is working though. I
It's
not.
I know what you're saying, but like I've had conversation with like saying what like the people who love hip hop beef, hip hop heads, and saying shit like that, and people were just saying like. This go round, it's not working with what 50 Cent is doing. Yes, the 50 Cent do got some people that are trying to say that, but the majority of what I'm seeing is people is like, bro, you can't meme your way out of it. Like, I even said it when we was talking about it in pre, was like, he posted that the new power coming, and niggas was like, nah, bro, we ain't even worried about power right now. Like, bro, either get in the booth or shut up, or like, bro, because like, you down. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely you know that this nigga don't rap no more.
Yeah.
Hey, no, because
But he does.
No, that's
He
the
don't.
thing I was
For
gonna say.
intros.
I was gonna say he's still right. He just do it for like entertainment shit.
For
And
intros.
he give out random verses.
Yep.
He give out
I ain't
random
heard
verses.
50 verses.
Yeah, I
No,
heard,
he just
like,
put out one. He
Yeah,
just had a
he'll
random
give
verse
out
like
random
3-4 months
at least
ago.
Once a year, at
I
least.
ain't gonna
Once a
lie.
year is crazy.
I heard of 50 verses like 2016.
Once a year is crazy.
It's not like it's not top tier.
No.
But he will give you a 16 every so often.
I remember he did say he wrote an album or something during. He's like, I didn't do nothing with it because he knew it was trash.
Well,
But I said, who?
Ain't
do
no
any-
point of putting the money behind it, he said.
This is what I.
Yeah.
He
So
said, when
this,
nobody could put the money behind
He
it.
said there's no point of putting the money
Money
behind
behind
it. Because he's doing so many other things that he's not gonna tour
Yeah.
a new album, or he
It's a
wasn't
business.
gonna.
It's not. It's a business for him again.
Yeah.
It's
This
not-
is how
it's not
I
what he
knew
wants
that.
to do.
Yeah, this is how I knew 50 Cent was definitely cooked under. Because one, I already knew. I was like, this nigga ain't going. He's not going to drop any bars, right? The fact that he posted an old diss song, like I was like, he would have been better off not saying shit. He used the old diss song, and you know what it gave me? Because we was talking about it in the EMP.
He
group chat.
reposted.
Reposting the old dish.
Yeah.
You cut out the part.
Yeah.
Tip,
This
you
is-
just re-record
So this
that.
is we was talking about it in the EMB group chat, and I said, you know what it gave me? I was like, for the most part, up into within this whole beef, right? 50 Cent kind of seemed unbothered, like he was posting memes still, like you're like, you know what I'm saying? He even made comments like, bro, if you over 50 trying to do a battle rap, like you crazy, like he was making all that, right? I was like, that's on par with 50 Cent, still weak, but I was like on par with 50 Cent anyways. When he posted the old disc, I was like, you know what it's giving? It's giving like he let the comments get to him, like, nigga saying I can't rap, watch this. And it's like, nigga, no, that is not a good move, nigga. You can't post the old disc when nigga the T.I.'s whole family's posting actively new disses to you.
Yeah,
I like
making it a family affair is always like well, that's wild. This is the wildest thing that happened.
Well, it's because he went after Tiny.
Yeah, you go
Once
after
he-
moms.
Once he crossed that line to go from just him and Tip, and he brought in Tiny, that's when
Mhm.
the floodgates open.
And your best bet would have just been to stay fucking with him only.
Only Tip.
Because the fact that you went for his girl immediately
Mhm.
because you like, well, he mad that I didn't want to do a versus. You should have just went for his music.
Yeah.
But
Right.
instead, you went for his girl, forgetting they got grown ass kids that's out here rapping.
Active.
So now you deserve all this, bro.
What
And you
was that?
can't like to me.
Wait, hold on,
this
Trip
thing
was about to say
barbershop
Oh, okay,
shit.
I'll let him go. Yeah.
The barbershop shit really shows to me what influence it has. Because everybody came in asking about Damani. Everybody, I'm talking about every single client on Friday and Saturday was like, dog, did you hear his son? I'm like, nigga, yes. Like, the internet was saying that shit like, oh, he trying to act unbothered.
Yeah, one
But the
point.
people was like, no, we fucking with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was
no,
about to say,
I liken it to the start of the Drake and Kendrick beef. Like we had
Same vibes.
we had at first it was just Drake sending the shots and Kendrick not responding, and then out of nowhere we got back to back to back to back
Right,
to
yeah.
back songs.
Yeah.
And this is what we're getting from just it's one sided, absolutely. But Tip is giving us everything that we should be wanting from a beef.
Yeah.
Like Tip is giving us visuals.
Niggas
He's
video,
trolling right
bro.
back with them. This music every single day. The Sons are dropping music every single day. This is what I love about hip hop.
Bro, and you think about it this way. Like I said, I know we saw the meme where it's like, 50 Cent's getting dissed by Encyclopedia Junior, and Urban Dictionary. But in reality, when you think about it, on every front of a diss record we've gotten, like, so you got T.I. from like the legacy acts, for the people who fuck with like old school, wanted to see the, you know what I'm saying, the niggas that, you know what I'm saying, we grew up with this, you know, and go back and forth, like, oh shit, Tip is back in the booth, right? Then you got the YNs who fuck with, you know what I'm saying, King, and he gave like that sound, you know what I'm saying, and everything that, you know what I'm saying, that they connect to. Then we got Damani, who like was like, oh shit, like, bro, he gave us like lyrics, you know what I'm saying, and quiet as kept on all fronts. The production has been fire. Whoever been giving them the beats.
Oh man, they snap.
On all
Yeah, that don't mind.
That Miss Jackson beat?
Yeah, that Miss Jackson beat cold.
Hey, that shit gave me J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar vibe.
Yeah, bro.
Some of the things on the J. Cole 3000.
It's crazy to me that he did that route, like going out where it's like, bro, you remember when Eminem talked about it with how how everything basically was bars off once you went outside of the rappers to the family.
Yeah.
And it's like, nigga, yo Cat did it.
Hey.
Why?
Well, because you know why? You know why? Because 50, so again, everything 50 Cent did is not out of character for 50 Cent.
Yeah,
most people back down. Like I said, that's why T.I. said, no, you got the right one. Because most people back down. And like Bergie said it, he was like, this got me looking at all the other rappers that 50 dissed, looking at them sideways. Like, was y'all niggas just that scared of 50? Because nobody clapped back at him like this.
Let me explain something about this, because I've always been an analyst of 50's behavior. 50 go after niggas that really can't talk. They pigeonhole. So that was the thing. You go after niggas that like, okay, I got some dirt on you, or you're broke and you can't afford to come back at me. Now you finally got a whole family, a conglomerate of well-educated, well-talented niggas, because the whole fact that King went and put his mama on a t-shirt and rapped while he wore his mother
Passed her a blunt. Passed her a blunt. He smoked the blunt and
passed it to the moms,
That was
nigga.
some real ignorant shit.
But at the same time, you got the other brother, Damani, nigga, Riley, motherfucking rapping conscious shit to her spirit.
Yeah.
That's some real boondocks. Nigga, you fucked up. You allowed the hood nigga and the educated nigga to really come at your life.
Come at your mama.
Yeah.
To come at your mama.
And Damani also echoed that sentiment and said, hey, you can meet Miss Jackson. You can see your moms again. I can send you to your moms.
At the same time, too, you deserve it, because when everybody was like, oh, you shouldn't talk about the dead. No, nigga, you talked about their mama. So what you gonna do? Because if you talked about my mama and my mama did, I'm gonna talk about your mama. No matter what.
We breaking mamas in.
You started this.
I think that's also the issue, because you know what? When 50 takes it to hell with Ja Rule, we like, you know what? That y'all try to kill each other. So that kind of like, you know, we give it a pass. Sometimes we be like, all right, you taking too far, but then you think about what 50 and Ja went through, you're like, fuck it, y'all niggas was really trying to kill each other, be forever. Yeah. With him and T.I., it was literally just jovial, like, hey, let's take the verses. I got better songs than you. It didn't have to get to this point. 50 took it to the like, bro, we were just talking music.
And if we talking the verses, I ain't gonna hold you. 50 ain't got better songs.
Hey,
no,
I don't know, G.
I was about to say that. We have not seen 50 go legitimately head to head with another artist since he tried to go head to head with Kanye.
I agree. But I'm not gonna act like 50 about to get washed out here. Like
he'll get washed.
I'm actually disagreeing. I'm actually disagreeing.
I think
it's close. But I think it's closer than what people think. I think it's going to literally come down to sequencing, because to me, both of these artists, because I fuck with both of them musically in general, and both of them musically in general, 50 Cent can beat T.I. and T.I. can beat 50 Cent. It's really going to be about sequencing.
I think 50, like, I think people, like, I think for one, I'm not saying that his first album, wasn't a classic or whatever in a sense, but fam, he, like, him as his character, 50 Cent, and his music career has not aged well, fam.
I disagree, because I still listen to, so here's the thing.
Get Rich or Die Trying has
Get Rich or Die Trying has classic replay.
Get Rich or Die Trying has classic, no, so that's what I'm saying. Get Rich or Die Trying has classic replay. Massacre is a slept-on ass album. That is a good album. As a matter of fact, that is one
not
that,
as good as Get Rich or Die Trying.
No, it's hard to beat the, like, not most artists don't beat their classic. Like I said, you got Jay-Z who did it, you got Nas who did it, you got Kanye who did it, you got like you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot of artists who beat their classic their classic album. But to act like The Massacre wasn't a good album is crazy to me.
But
Massacre was cool, but it jumped off a cliff.
After Massacre?
after Massacre, you got Curtis.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. No, I agree. Like I said, but what I'm saying, people say that the drop happened. Oh, Get Rich or Die Trying. I disagree.
I mean,
the comparative,
because Massacre not as good as Get Rich or Die Trying. You even said that,
right? But you can't. But again, the hits from so my question is this. All right, so then my question is this then, because like I said, all right, so then you take somebody like a J. Cole, right? Do you think that the J. Cole dip after his classic album?
To a lot of people, yeah.
I mean, that's usually that's just a terminology in general. Like after someone makes a classic, like we always say, it's hard to match that. So you really are on a decline regardless.
Yeah, that's usually.
So I guess I don't look at it that way because I don't look at that as a decline if it's still a successful album. If it was still number one in that year, if it was still if it was still going multiple time platinums in that year, yes, it didn't go diamond like Get Rich or Die Trying. But I don't look at if somebody went 10 times platinum and then somebody goes 4 times platinum. To me, that's not a dip.
I'm not even talking about sales because
I know that, but I'm just saying that's how I look at it. But as far as the songs on the album, pull up that playlist on the Massacre album had some fire ass tracks on there, and so that's what I'm saying. And then, like I said, we're not gonna act like G Unit rate. Hold on. I gotta finish my point because we're not gonna act like 50 didn't have features that went crazy. We're not gonna act like his mixtapes didn't go crazy. And Verzuz already showed that you can use both. So my thing is like I'm not right now. I'm not saying who I think is gonna win, but to say that 50 Cent's gonna get washed is crazy.
But listen, I don't think I'm not gonna disagree. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. What I think you're not listening to is the reason why he didn't even want to do it. It's not that you have a good or bad scenario. It's which one would hit harder. 50 Cent did not make upbeat party music for a crowd all the time. He made a lot of beef music. A lot of gritty workout music. Like, nigga, that's like, I listen to 50 when I'm gonna go do sports shit, right? If you talking of Verzuz, it's a concert.
So here's what I disagree.
Hear me out.
I know. I got to disagree though.
Music.
I want to talk once he's done, by the way.
Yeah, okay. T.I.'s music, I think, will just hit harder, like you say, sequence-wise. And it's just 50. I don't think 50 has that ear to try to beat T.I. as a DJ. And that's why he doesn't want to do that. So it's not that the albums are bad or he don't got good records on every album.
But that's why I said sequencing though.
But for T.I.,
I did say sequencing.
T.I. has so many more just hits, even if it wasn't a great album. He still got hits on it. So that's why I think he like.
But 50 got more hits than T.I.?
Bro, that's crazy.
I don't think so.
Nigga, statistically. No. Statistically,
whatever.
50 has more hits than T.I.
Again, that's going back to being now you talking record sales and tracks.
He said hits. I was replying. He said hits. I'm replying to what he said.
50 ain't got a run that is from trap music. I had to check to make sure I had the order right. I want to know. Some shit be 50 ain't got a trap music. Urban Legend, King, T.I. versus Tip, Paper Trail. 50 ain't got to run that.
So I agree. So here's
hold on.
Let her finish.
So to that is 5 albums worth that were full of hits that he can pull 20 tracks from. 50 not gonna be able to do that, fam. Like I said, I'm not saying Wash is, I guess, what, 19-1 or 15-5, but I don't see 50 getting more than 8.
I got a question. I got a question to the group.
I just feel like if you're doing a song for song, like you would have to really show me the listing of like song for song.
So I got 2 questions.
Like,
for the group. Go ahead. I got 2 questions for the group. Who had a better run, Ludacris or Nelly?
To me personally?
Personally, I was
music run. Who had a better run? Or just like in the same context. In the same context that Diz just said about T.I. and 50. Who had a better run?
Luda had a better run. Luda had a better run. Because, and this is what I'm thinking, it may be the issue too with how you think of 50. 50 and Nelly had a run, but with their core group. And that core group produced some good shit.
What are y'all
talking about just personally all Luda's albums and only Nelly albums? I think Luda just had a better discography. He had a better run because even if his shit wasn't.
What are you basing it off of?
Their albums. Their albums.
What I like better.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got
Play.
Country Grammar, Sweatsuit.
No.
Sweats and so what was it called?
That was in the second album.
I
It's
forgot.
country grammar, Nellyville.
Yep. It was Sweatsuits was the fourth album,
If I'm not mistaken, that was
fourth and fifth album.
Mm-hmm.
But then what you got?
Ooh, I spelled that right.
Word of mouth,
So-
chicken and beer, fucking
They do not put them together.
red light district.
Well, because they released them separate, and then it was
Sweatsuit? I thought
no,
got
it was
together.
Suit got released, and then
Yeah,
Sweat got released, and then
It's
they
like
put it together. Sweatsuit.
That it says
It was a double disc.
September 24th.
There was a double disc.
But you can buy them separately because
Yeah,
I
you
could.
can buy-
You can't buy them
you
for
can buy
because
them.
they came out the same
Yeah,
day.
no, but that's what I'm saying. That's why they got it listed like that because.
Oh, I'm talking about they had the
yeah.
one in between them.
Yeah, I'd take Ludacris off of that.
So y'all
Based
going
off of
based
that-
off. So
based
when
off
it comes
that
to,
album run
I mean, if
and
I-
what-
even if
the
you
hits that
picking-
come from that and how the longevity that kept him on the
Yeah,
radio.
and what I liked. Yeah.
I
so
would-
who had a better run, DMX or
diversity.
Snoop?
You said DMX or who?
Snoop.
Or all right, so
To me, DMX.
I'm gonna say now because now you're
No, the reason why I'm asking this is because when we talking about verses, we seen people who had a better run who lost the verses because they chose bad sequencing. See, that's why I say like Wash is crazy to me. Like I said, 50 has enough hits to fill a verses, the 20 to go crazy. T.I. has enough hits to fill a verses to go crazy, but it's really all about picking because, like I said, we've seen people who had better and longer runs still lose verses because they picked wrong songs.
Deuces. You have to have that conversation with the niggas who said that they was gonna be a wash. We didn't say that.
Yes,
you
y'all did.
No,
Well, I
you
know, I
started
said
off
it's a
saying-
wash.
Bacardi did.
I mean, that's
No,
why he,
no, wait.
that's why he ain't looking at me.
You
know what I'm saying?
agreed with him because you started off by saying I saw niggas say it would be a wash.
Yeah,
Nope.
I said that T.I. would win. I said I don't think 50.
That was
has
it. He
enough-
agreed with you, but
I don't
I don't
think
think it's
50
a
has enough
wash.
to win.
I just don't think he gonna win.
Well, that's all I'm debating against.
My argument
To
was
me,
it's
it's
wash.
not a watch. To me, it's based off of who picks the right songs in order.
I think it'd be a good.
50
I
can
think-
win
I think
and
it'll be
T.I.
a
can win.
good,
That's why it's a conversation.
I think it'd been a good versus, but I don't think so. And to me, I feel like it would have been just like the No Limit Cash Money versus, right? You don't care who wins. You just want to hear the hits.
yeah.
No, I cared who won
I-
that one. I wanted No
My
Limit to
man,
win
you
because I've been fighting the good fight
If we're
because I
going
always
hit
had
for
No Limit
hit,
over Cash Money.
like, I don't give a fuck about sequence. If we're going hit for hit, if I drop let's say I'm starting this off with 24, right? Where are you coming next with that?
Well, that's what I mean by
That's what I mean
sequence.
by.
So
I
let's
don't
say
think 50 would want to be
so-
a DJ towards T.I.
After that, I go with what you know about that.
That's
But what
what
if you?
topping that
But
with?
what if T.I. don't? See, that's the thing. So, like, say, okay, let's say if 50 Cent drop in the club, right, and then T.I. drops
Bring them out.
the song "Dead and Gone" with
Bring 'em out
fucking
is he-
Justin Timberlake. He lost that round.
But why would he do that?
But that's what I'm saying. We seen that happen in verses. Y'all
But
acting like y'all ain't seen people.
no,
y'all
I
acting
don't
like
know.
hold on. Y'all acting like y'all ain't never watched the verses and be like, bro, this nigga picked all the wrong damn songs.
But
Well, I
that's
mean,
the
I feel like
difference.
those people
The
don't do
difference in that is the artist.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
T.I.
Yeah, T.I. is
way better than that,
T.I.
bro.
knows what he's doing.
You know,
He's
we said
very
you
calculated.
know who we said the same thing about? We said the same thing about DMX, and he lost that motherfucker to Snoop. We said the same thing about
Hey,
Nelly.
but
Hold on.
wait.
We said the same thing about Nelly, and that nigga lost that shit to Luda. We said the
Wait,
same thing
wait.
about a lot of artists.
My question to that is, if we in a hypothetical versus, why are we assuming that somebody's going to fuck up?
No, I'm not.
My thing.
But you are.
I mean, yeah, that's
you
good.
are
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah.
He might fuck this up.
No,
because
because
you're
but-
bringing-
but-
You're bringing up two situations.
because I'm like, I don't know what he's gonna pick, so I can't go off. Oh, he might pick
I
Dead
know.
and Gone but so,
That's my point.
But my point is, when I say T.I. is going to win, T.I. has 12 songs that 50 can't touch.
So I'm not debating you.
But no,
Because you're saying it the most reasonable. I'm debating the ones people are saying like it's going to be a wash. The
because
people
to
who say,
them, but to them,
12 to
T.I.
8,
might have 15 songs that they like. Whatever.
but that's why I'm debating.
I mean,
That's why I'm
like I
debating.
said, bro, but you're not debating with nobody but me, and I'm not even talking.
No,
No,
I'm debating with Trip too.
Trip didn't say it's a wash.
No, but I'm not. I'm
saying it's not
I'm
close.
not only debating with the wash. I'm also debating. I'm just saying, like, acting like there's no world where 50 can win is crazy to me.
Oh, I mean that is crazy for you then.
That's
But I
crazy.
believe- But I believe it. That is what I believe.
you bring up-
like I mean,
you
my
bring
thing
up
is like,
Snoop and
'cause
DMX, right?
it's not about
Right.
sequencing or none of that. Like I'm saying, in just the general, if the world gave me exactly what I wanted, and 50 gave me his 20 best songs, and T.I. gave his 20 best songs, T.I. is watching 50.
And I disagree 100%.
You
Like-
brought up DMX and Snoop. Not a fair comparison. Snoop is still an active participant in the culture. DMX was just getting back to in that, and then they started.
Well, the reason why I brought that up.
let me go. And then they started freestyling, and it became more than just about the songs that we have. Now it's Snoop Dogg being a performer again, which is what he do all the time. You can't sit here and be like, oh well, DMX lost that because of the songs. But no, DMX lost that because Snoop Dogg is an actual performer still. That's what he does all the time.
No,
like,
because
you know what I mean? Like DMX was just coming back.
No, but go back on the comments. Go back on what people were saying that he chose the wrong songs, and that's what I'm saying.
But that's going to be in a performance,
bro.
No, I know. It is.
Like,
it is.
Dogg, he does that.
But,
so in his mind, he's already coming to what he knows.
And I agree.
He's feeding off.
I agree.
Didn't look like he knew what he was
doing.
Right,
but okay, all right. But again, the reason why I brought that up is the only reason why I even went to DMX and I went to Nelly and all that is because y'all started talking about runs, and I was saying my point is we've seen people who had longer runs who lost in this verses because they didn't choose the right song. So again, it's not. I'm not debating. Like I said, like all I'm debating is for people who's making it seem like in a world 50 Cent can't win is crazy when that nigga had one of the most biggest runs.
I don't have no problem saying, bro. I keep saying like I don't care what you're saying.
Like,
out of the albums that 50 Cent has, if he puts together 20 songs. T.I. has way too much of a discography to find 20 to pull 20 songs to literally destroy every one of his songs.
And I disagree 100%.
That's what I'm saying.
It's relative though. That's just your feeling.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, I mean, that's what, I'm not gonna say. I'm not sitting here like I'm not sitting here saying in a space where it's like there ain't a song that 50 would win, but it's out of 20 songs, he ain't getting more than 10. Like I said, like even this, like you might get like 8. Like nigga, it's not a 50-50.
Y'all got 50. Fuck.
It's not a 50-50 win.
I'm a huge 50 fan.
Like,
You know what I mean? Like that was the first album I ever bought was Get Rich or Die Trying. I got that motherfucker out of Walgreens, so that bitch was edited. That's literally the first thing I remember ever getting was Get Rich or Die Trying. That got me like, okay, no, I really love hip hop.
Right. And I want to fight niggas and
huge
shoot
on
niggas a lot too. Sell
Ja
drugs.
But as soon as 50 Cent got his shit going, it's like, okay, I'm rocking with 50 Cent. But at the same time, I can't sit here and say 50 Cent has enough music and enough hits for me to be like, he can do something against.
That's why
and he like he don't.
Yeah, I don't think it's having like saying, "Oh, we think 50 is trash," or anything. Because
I don't think it's trash.
I really like the first 2 albums. After that, it fell off a cliff. But again, I don't think that he has any. Like that was 5 albums worth, and that was I didn't even talk about I'm Serious because I heard I'm Serious after I heard trap music. So
right.
it was like,
and we didn't even, like I said, those 2 alone, like that's what I mean, like, look, fam, like I said, I love 50.
Yeah.
But I mean, even in that space, like I said, you would have to literally give me your 20 songs. Because like I said, it's really only 2 albums for me for 50. Where I got 7. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can throw in like, I guess you could throw like the stuff that he did with Game and stuff like the stuff that he did with G Unit. All
that. G Unit Radio, stuff he did with G Unit, mixtapes, features.
No, it's got to be a 50. He can't be.
Why are you changing the rules?
So you saying he can do anything?
Why are you changing the
No.
rules?
That's the rule.
I didn't make the
No,
rules.
that's the rule of Verzuz. I'm asking you.
No, so like in Verzuz, he could do the song that he did with Game. Like,
Anything he's featured in,
he can do whatever verse
Yeah.
you want. But you can say the same thing for T.I. nigga.
and I know.
So you really gonna lose?
No.
What do you mean?
Not at all.
Like even if we go in,
If I'm taking both, if I'm taking
T.I.
all the elements,
T.I. is way different, bro.
I disagree.
T.I. different.
I disagree.
That is the point.
I disagree.
We are going to disagree.
I disagree.
we gonna disagree with it, but I mean, like I said,
I disagree wholeheartedly.
With that soldier.
But it's like,
That is not a win. Soldier is not winning around. Soldier is not winning. That is not winning
You have a
around.
whole beehive in that bitch.
Out of all what y'all brought Soldier to the table. Y'all crazy.
But even in that,
That's not winning. Soldier is not winning around.
Even in that space,
That's
though,
not
like,
winning
when
around.
you think about
PIMP clear that motherfucker.
That's crazy,
What is
bro.
it going up against? Because it's like, are you saying in a way every 50 song gonna beat that?
The shit, I can name 20 songs that'll beat Soldier.
PIMP.
I can name 20 50 Cent songs that'll beat Soldier.
That's relative
Soldier
as
is
hell.
not a strong ass win, bro. That is not a strong ass win.
But
That's not a strong ass win. Out of all the T.I. songs,
It's gotta be a hit, though. No, it's gotta be a hit.
no, it don't, because
It gotta be a hit.
Jadakiss did a freestyle and won a whole round. What are you
It's
talking
gotta
about?
be a hit, bro.
No,
He did.
don't.
You don't
But
got
he
to.
did it against Dipset, nigga. He didn't do it against 50 Cent. So
Bro,
that's what I'm saying.
nobody watch any verses. No
I ain't
verses.
watching it.
No.
We talking about hits.
But that's not
We
verses.
still talking about hits.
No,
But that's not verses.
How come it ain't?
Because no verses has
Who
ever been,
voting?
and no verses ain't never been
Who
20
votes?
20 rounds
Who
of hits.
votes, though?
people.
The people. So it's got to be a hit.
No, it don't.
All right.
No, I'm saying I get what
B-sides get played in verses, freestyles get played in
like what Deuce
verses.
is saying, like they can pick whatever they want to.
Right.
Because
It don't gotta be hits.
it's what they think. Like you're saying, like just as like from watching the last one, the producer battle. Like these niggas, like that battle was uneven as a bitch to me. You're saying like you're saying because it was like these niggas was really playing late hits, but you gotta think, what's the name? What the fuck is his name?
Mike
Boy, not Mike Will, the other one.
Hit Boy.
Hit Boy just talking about his Grammy. Like, nigga, I got Grammys and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they all talking about, they wasn't playing they hit. They was like, nigga, this won a Grammy. This one won a Grammy for me.
Bro, that's
this
a
was like,
hit.
but I'm saying like,
you are talking relative to what you call a hit. I'm talking about on the chart hits, bro.
But I mean,
the nigga got T.I. has more on the chart hits. You cannot say I'm lying.
well, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I agree with you in that aspect, but I'm saying like, as far as
So
the
what
verses,
are we arguing this?
the verses setup though is what it is.
That's what we're talking about, verses.
Right. But
Yeah.
when you always do that, you still revert back to your own preference. When I say the crowd, right, of verses, nigga, if I play any song that was just fucking a hit on national Billboard and it's more recognizable to a crowd, I'm gonna win.
Because the crowd reaction.
Because the crowd reaction is just, that's how it is.
Well, I mean, if
But
you're
talk
gonna
about
hit the hit, then it's just-
specifically for my demographic in my town or my group or my ears and my friends, then yes, it's a different scenario. But subjectively, nigga, he's gonna win because more people like T.I. than they like 50.
So let's talk about. We talk. You said
I mean,
he brought it to. Wait, he brought it to the charts. He brought it to more. T.I. 14 million albums sold collectively. 50 Cent 30 million albums sold. T.I. streams in today's world 10.5 billion. 50 Cent 23.9 billion.
You talking about
hold on.
sales, bro.
Hold on. We talking about
We
hits.
said hit Billboard. What's
We
the
talk
Billboard
about
chart?
hits.
How many times they been on Billboard?
All right, let me get to that.
Billboard hits.
This is a terrible conversation.
That's what I'm
now.
saying.
He brought
You
it
talking
up.
about money.
He
No, I
brought
said
it up.
About money. I said Billboard hits.
That's not money. This is streams. These are facts.
Billboard hits, nigga. You can buy streams.
T.I. billboards. He got 4 number 1 hits. He got 11 in the top 10. All right, let's see 50 Cent's billboards.
While he's looking that up, to me, I don't give a fuck about none of this.
Yeah, I didn't care about this.
He brought this up.
Okay,
Can I-
it's still a dead issue. Yeah.
No, I don't like. I get y'all want to talk Billboard hits, whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
So-
Again, I want to finish.
Oh, okay.
Again, to me, T.I. has literally 12 songs, and I don't give a fuck what 50, you can pick 50 Cent's greatest hits album. T.I. got 12 songs that 50 not touching. Ever.
So,
That's what I said. You
hold
already
on. To
said
King's
they
point.
win.
So the King's point. Hold on. So let me finish debating with King. All right, so they got the same number 1. Both of them got 4. But 50 Cent got 13 top 10s and T.I. got 11. So again, right now, 50's beating him in that too. So in every statistical fact, T.I. 50 Cent is beating him. So tell me where the hits that you say that he's beating him. Again, it goes down to what Dish said. Personal aspect. Yeah. Yes. So you might personally believe that, but if we going off facts, 50 has already cleared them. But again, my main point
Clear
was
is crazy from 13 to 11, by the way.
no.
Not
just
time out.
Can I finish?
No, we talking. He said Billboard. He said Billboard.
No, I said stats.
No, listen. Let me finish because he said Billboard, and your point was, he
That's not
he cleared him. 13 to 11 is clear.
I didn't say clear.
You were mad.
Are y'all gonna let me revive?
You
Are you gonna let me respond?
You just said it.
Hold on.
If anybody watching this, how about y'all
Hold
put it
on.
in the chat
So
that the niggas
I'm not gonna be able to because I
said it clear.
because when I
He
said
clears them obviously on the Billboard.
no, I said he clears them statistically. Because what was the first 3?
Ain't that the same
No.
thing?
What was the first 3 stats I told you? I told you about his sales. I told you about his streams, and I told you about his monthly listeners.
All right,
And
he asked you specifically Billboard.
no, I brought that later on. But that's not what I said. When I said clear, I'm talking about every
Bill Deuce got his
aspect.
star, bro.
I said every
Bill Deuce
aspect
got his star,
statistically.
bro.
So wait, every aspect, right? That means Billboard, nigga. What are we talking
That-
about?
no.
Is Billboard not one of the aspects?
One.
Hey,
One.
let's go to the next
So
topic.
wait. So
Now,
wait. Now, so if I say 4, and if I say hold on,
go ahead.
if I say 4 stats, and 50 Cent is performing T.I. in all 4 stats, is that not clear?
My question, so sure, whatever, dudes. You can have your win there. Yes, whatever. You say if the statement is he clears him in every aspect. That means he clears him in your sales. He clears him in Billboard. He clears him in whatever. My only rebuttal was saying 13 to 11 is clear is crazy.
Well, when I say every,
No,
I'm
no,
including
I don't-
all
Well,
stats.
you mean all like because the 13 to 11, the 13 to 11 is just the top 10s, honestly.
Yeah.
That's just the top 10 because they match.
They match
it number one.
But I'm talking about in all stats.
But
But
that's
he
what
made
you do with that. You gotta pick and choose where you get your wins.
But I'm not picking and choosing. When I say
No,
all,
it's not a clear board though. Like don't that's because
if I beat you in 4, that's a clear, bro.
it's 3 out of 4 because they match and they match.
Well, no,
based
then
on one.
really it's 4 out of 5. So all right, so 75 because Billboard has 2 stats and I went over 3 stats.
Okay.
Album sales, monthly listens, and streams.
I'm gonna go back to my first statement when all this was brought up. I'm not a fucking A&R. I don't give a fuck about albums.
So
Yeah.
So again, if we go in personal, then I got nothing to debate. I just think it's crazy when people say it's clear. But if we go in stats, 50 Cent beat him on the stats.
I mean, but I get that, and I get
They
that.
don't bring up. They don't go. Oh, this track.
I didn't bring up stats.
No, but I'm saying one is why this is so fucking stupid is when they put up a track versus a track, they don't go, oh shit, that one hit.
I know.
Platinum. So it's like, why are we ever bringing up fucking that in a versus? But
I mean, because versus never, like I said, versus. That's why I don't understand because we're talking about versus, and versus never brings up.
I didn't bring it up. The point.
Yeah, you did, nigga.
But you brought that up to prove your point of it not being a watch.
No.
That's
Was that
not
not a rebuttal to King saying that?
No,
But
I
that
never said that about sales.
You didn't say that about Billboard?
No, that was you that
No.
brought it up.
No.
I went to the Billboard because of him.
Bro, I
part
said
of your
hits.
rebuttal. Like,
Yeah, part of your
And
rebuttal.
I
The
said
rebuttal
it
of
gotta be
50.
hits. You brought up money.
you brought up all the extra criteria as part
No,
of the
because
rebuttal.
when you brought up his, what's the first thing I said?
Money, nigga.
No, the first thing
yes,
I
it is. You said the same.
Did I not say you don't
You
need
said
hits?
streams and money.
Did I not say you don't need hits? Did I not say you don't need hits?
Yeah, when we first, but I mean that was
That's all I needed to hear.
That was irrelevant.
That's all I needed to
that
hear.
was irrelevant to the verses.
Anyway,
The first
This
thing I
nigga
said
got
was
energy
it don't
today,
gotta
bro.
be
That's the
hits.
problem.
And then he said
This
Billboard,
nigga,
and then I
you
looked up
need to
Billboard.
let off some stress, bro. You got a lot of energy.
We can bring it back.
You need to woosah, bro.
We can run it back. Matter of fact,
No,
I'm
you need to woosah,
gonna
bro.
open clip it and I'm gonna send it to you
No, you
personally.
don't.
Yes,
You
I
don't.
am.
Hey, look.
I'm gonna open clip it
bro.
and I'm gonna send it to you personally.
All right, yeah. Go ahead.
my last thoughts on the thing: 12 Ti.
hey,
So ATR, I mean, I can go with that. That's still a watch to me.
But
Is it?
we did
Yeah,
talk a comment a little
28,
bit already. You just came in at the wrong time.
Yeah, you came in at a very apparently heated topic. I didn't know I didn't know I was gonna get this.
50 got diehard fans out here still, fam. But-
I'm a diehard 50 fan, but
I'm
also T.I.
Yeah, I'm not no more.
No, his personal aspects, I don't fuck with 50. But musically, we're not gonna act like his run was what it was.
I mean, his run was
We're not gonna act like musically 50 ain't a staple in hip hop and like he can't compete.
Yeah, I wouldn't take him out of the run of what he did, but it was so long ago. Like he hasn't made a musical impact in the music industry in a very, very long time.
But Bill
So-
Duke got his own star.
He finally
Dude,
did.
got his own star?
Bill Duke got his own Hollywood star.
Yeah,
No.
he did a campaign trying to get it, which is crazy. I'm surprised that he had the campaign himself to get it.
That's
The fact
wild.
that niggas just buy, I thought you said people just buy these for
But,
people.
Well, to that point, they're probably gonna be wanting to pay for
Yeah.
it themselves. So they're like, let me campaign. So I'm pretty sure most
This is
people.
$125,000
Well, no, but
dollars. Yeah.
Yeah, what it was is like more so like trying to get maybe an establishment or
Yeah, that's what
something
I'm
to
saying.
do
So
with
that's
it.
why I'm-
But most people, like some people, a lot of the times it's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, establishments come like, what, Did you've been doing a lot of
I think it was
good
his
work.
birthday, too.
I want to make sure we get you a star.
Yeah, well,
And nobody was doing that for Bill Duke, and I'm like, that's crazy.
That's crazy that somebody did that for
crazy.
Donald Trump.
He might have did it himself. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, he got
he might have did it himself.
I
The more we know about that nigga, he might have did it
you
himself.
don't feel like dick riders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know like that's how you got a star. I just thought somebody was like, oh
like he definitely
man.
probably sent that out as a group mail to everybody.
Yeah.
As
Well,
a
he sent
user.
me. I got the message. I saw the campaign and everything.
For
like that.
Shrimps?
No, Bill Duke.
Oh.
Bill Duke. I saw the campaign for it and everything. And when he sent it in there, I was like, damn, man, that's fucked up. Because I was like, I feel like the actor academy, like, you know what I'm saying? But especially,
I don't think the Actors Academy doing that for many actors, to be honest.
true. But some people do.
Some of his-
Some
some of
actors
his-
you'll see, or
yeah, like
you'll
the-
see production companies do it. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, somebody should have
I
put this in motion for Bill Duke.
shocked if like SAG after was
feel
like,
like-
hey, we trying to get so and so.
I mean, you just think
Shit,
friends
Spike
would do
should've
it.
did it.
I mean, I mean, when you make so much kind of money, you just think friends would do it in general. Like people who
Like
would
that
just
nigga
be
Spike
friends.
should have
Like
did it or something.
that'd be a great birthday present for anybody. It's like, bro, you old enough. Like we fuck with you. We've been did a lot of work with you. Like
But
I kind
Everybody
of feel
pulled
like now
together.
getting a star after learning this, it don't mean that much after getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, because if you just can pay for it, I mean.
so my question
But
is,
you have to be invited to
Yeah, I
it
think-
first, and then
I think
you
it's a
pay.
process.
But you know what's funny? No,
You gotta
no, no,
invite
no,
me,
no,
and I
no,
gotta
no,
give
no.
you money.
Listen. The Hall of Fame is the same way. That jacket ain't free. That
So-
bust you pay for.
my question is this: does it
I mean,
Does
the
it-
award show too.
in award? I was going to say in award season, does it diminish it if you like you got to pay for your entry?
You do have to.
And-
Pay.
no, I know you do, but I'm asking Trip, but I want to get his
Yeah, like all of
take
that.
on
All
it.
of that. Like I've learned
Does that
all
diminish
of
it for
that.
you?
Now I'm paying to be a part of a popularity contest.
No. What it is, because it's the same thing in businesses, right? Local business, small business. We have, how they got the those magazine awards.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people, your client base is supposed to nominate you in, and it's not supposed to be you specifically.
The
It's
Walk
supposed
of
to be
Fame,
your
you could go and
family or
nominate
somebody
Bill
else.
Duke if you wanted to.
Right,
I
and
got
that's-
it now, but you could have did it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why it's meant for either or, for you to do it and people vote you in and you get your your stuff, or for someone that appreciates you to do it. Mainly, like if you're an actor, your production company, your agent, somebody like that. Once you're approved or you qualify, you can go ahead and apply. So it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like I never
you
do
have
it
to
for my
agree.
barbershop, but I know other people.
But yeah, there's
have
still a
done.
board.
No, I'm talking about like, so if you was like, hey, I want to go nominate Vin Diesel, you have to have a letter of agreement from Vin Diesel being like, yeah, he can nominate me.
That's crazy. Like,
Oh, so you
gotta
can't
spend
surprise
it.
nobody?
It says all nominations must include these. Obviously, a photo.
That sounds dumb, then. Because motherfuckers be saying they be surprised by a star in the Hall of Fame. Like you ain't surprised.
You know it was coming. No, to be fair, it does say or their management.
Okay.
I didn't see that part.
So I'm about to
So,
say you lied ass nigga. I ain't doing it.
so I guess the management
the action
could,
fireman.
could hide and be like, hey, man, I don't know what
I mean, I get that. That would make more sense. Because I mean, if I was trying to do something for somebody, I'd be like, I need to talk to his agent anyway. You saying?
Yeah.
But I don't want to focus on the of that part. I do. I did.
That's just funny.
Yeah, I know. I know. In general, I did want to use this segment to talk about some of y'all favorite Bill Duke movies and moments.
Mine is Predator.
Predator.
Definitely
I
Predator.
mean, you know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah, I'm about to say
That's really one of my favorite lines. You said, look.
I'm sad King already yelled it out. 'Cause that was
Like Predator. Yeah, like
Like a
is that-
close shave, nigga.
Menace to Society was really good. He wasn't in Menace to Society enough that I could be like,
Ain't that what you know?
But he had the most iconic part.
That's the you fucked
Yeah,
up.
Yeah, he was the detective.
Yeah, you know you done fucked up, right?
So
Like,
tell
that
me
was-
again. Tell me what happened again.
Yeah,
That was just such a great line because it was just such a like. I've been waiting for this.
Was it just the line, or was it the line and the camera movement?
It's like it was all that, fam.
Because I feel like that whole scene was just like a master, like a master class on just how to do an interrogation.
Especially when you like a parent. You know what I'm saying? I need to say that shit so many times in my head to my daughter. You know you done fucked up, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got two. Sister Act 2 and then Get Rich or Die Trying.
I forgot he was in Get Rich. You know what? That's the one thing about Bill Duke's career. It's kind of like mirrors, like kind of like how Samuel Jackson and everything was like, bro, they be everywhere. Bill Duke pop up in a Z-list movie, A-list movie, and you like, I'm here for it, bro.
Yeah.
he was in National Security.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was.
He was in
was he in National Security too?
Bro, Bill Duke's discography is crazy.
I don't remember that either,
I don't remember that one.
but I definitely remember Sister Act 2 and Get Rich or Die Trying.
Man, what? He was in.
You should looking it up.
That
It's
I felt like
interesting.
I thought the Walk of Fame was like that was them doing that for people.
Who the
I didn't
fuck
know
was he
that
in, man?
There had
Dog?
to be a whole bunch of different
'Cause you-
outside influence.
You got to think that's like one of the best real estate, like top real estate in the world. You know what I'm saying? Even
Yeah.
though it's homelessness everywhere, you got all the businesses. You in downtown LA, so you got to know they're definitely not finna just give you that free, and people got to maintain it. And you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a lifetime fee.
Yeah. And quiet as kept. I ain't gonna hold you. Even with that aspect, knowing what that Walk of Fame is, and because I feel like you, even if like I feel
Is
like
it permanent?
no,
Like I feel like they remove your shit if you ain't paying no more.
I feel like
What you mean? You only
Because
pay
it's not,
one
a lot
time.
of, it's not a lot of walk.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
it's so.
It's
The thing is,
the
like
whole strip.
Donald Trump's thing was destroyed like 5 times.
and they
They just kept replacing it. So
Yeah.
it's
No, I'm not
literally-
saying like. Well, I think do you pay for it one time, or I thought you actually got to pay for the maintenance?
It's one time.
There's 2,800 walk stars.
Yeah.
So it's like there are probably a lot of. I don't obviously none of us know who every single person, but there's. To your point earlier, like it's crazy how it took so long for Bill Duke to get his star.
Mhm.
There are probably a lot of people who you just as soon as they have a star. after hearing that number, that you're just like, oh shit, they didn't have a star.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, it is permanent as of right now. Even actors who have fallen from grace, no, Hollywood or the Chamber of Commerce has not removed a star yet.
So a star has never been removed.
Yep,
It's
and
a
vandalized
sidewalk square.
vandalized stars are replaced.
They can literally just open it back up and be a blank star for
No,
another person.
bro, it's the whole downtown Hollywood. Like, imagine our downtown, right?
Right.
But the square that you grew up walking is big as fuck. It's not that big, right? It's a little smaller, but each one of those after another. It's a lot of space. Like, it's so many areas that don't have squares that could have your square. So that's why I'm like, if you walk around there, you'll see like, nigga, it's a space everywhere. So they can sell these squares forever if they wanted to.
Here's the perfect
I guess that's what I was thinking about. Like, yeah, like, run out.
I'm on their site where you can find a star. Denzel Washington ain't got a star.
Yeah, there's a lot of top tier actors
So
that don't got stars.
that was to go back to the point of like,
Everybody
at
don't
this
get
point, I
square.
can't be shocked because, granted, I didn't know Denzel had happened until just now, but it's like hearing that there's 2,800
But
over all of Hollywood all time.
so here's
I know there has to be some
Who
people.
was the first nigga?
Here's where I also heard
I don't
there's a lot of actors who don't want to get their star until they're like, I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Right. So there's a lot of actors who are active that was like, no, that's me stamping my career and everything like that. So that Denzel might not got one because he might have. I can definitely see him like, nah, nigga, I'm still active. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing mad stories. Like, I just heard a story with T.I. talking about where he said when he was on what was the movie he did with Denzel? American Gangster, and he was saying he was pacing back and forth and everything like that. He was like, before he did the scene, he said Denzel came step to him. He said, "Hey, nigga, you scared?" He was like, and then he said he gave him a pep talk, like, nigga. He was like, he said Denzel told him, like, nigga. He said, "You know why you here, right?" He was like, "Yeah, I think I know." He's like, "You know why they picked you, right?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "So do that." He said, "They picked you for a reason. Do that."
Will Smith ain't got one?
And so I was like, so I can see Denzel, somebody saying, like, we're gonna get you a star, and Denzel like, nigga, I'm active, bro. What you talking about?
Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense too, man. Which goes back to the having to get their vote.
But to answer your question, the cost that they pay is also covers maintenance. So all those people who paid that cost is for, like I said, the initial cost is for upkeep and it's for maintenance as well. So that's all that is covered within those prices in there. So you don't got to keep on paying.
I just didn't know it was an unlimited amount. I always feel like I said, because Hollywood is so big, like you figure like it runs out at some point.
But you gotta think the stars are
a bigger star.
Yeah.
Is
It's a square.
The size of my star.
Nah, you can't get a bigger star. But if I'm not mistaken, the star, like, you see how it is? Is it 4? Like, how many? There's so many more squares. How many squares they're doing?
Like in this gallery,
Yeah.
it's like on that, like that.
Like, if this is they doing like this,
you
boom,
can
they go
put,
1, 2,
like,
1,
if I'm
2,
at this
1, 2.
step,
So they still got
there's
steps here,
people-
steps
there's
like
people beside you.
they got so much stuff. Yeah.
So like a big square that's downtown, it's like 6 little squares
inside of it. Yeah,
That's why I said it's not as big as your sidewalk
Yeah.
square. It's smaller than a regular sidewalk.
And that's what I'm saying.
square.
That's what's so
But
crazy.
then
I feel like
I
I'm like I've
sidewalks
definitely been
I
in
don't
Hollywood
know.
and walked there. But like I feel like
I've never walked.
I feel like it was definitely bigger.
When we were walking,
I think that's for the
it was
ceremony.
squares
All
by
right, hold on,
square.
y'all. Oh my.
So I don't know if you can, like, you might be able to get like husband and wife, right? Where y'all next to each other. But as we're walking, it's 2 squares or it might be 3 next to each other, and they're just one after another.
Because they got to place it like a checkerboard style.
So I think to what Bacardi is talking about, and I'm about to let me see. I'm gonna share the screen. Let me find somebody who got theirs.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like
Prominent.
I walked the Hollywood
I
thing,
think
and I definitely feel like I saw a bigger square.
I think what Bacardi is talking is about. He's seen. Oh, you said you walked it. I was gonna say. I thought you were talking about like this. Like, this is how it is at the ceremony, where it's like this big ass square. I shared it to the.
Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, isn't that just a red carpet over it
that's
and
what I was-
covering
and
shit?
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is literally only for the ceremony. You see this big ass square.
Yeah.
And then that's why, like, if I continue through their photo gallery, you see like the people holding the little. Like, I think the one in that plaque is the actual size of it. Now, granted, I haven't walked it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But from looking at through the photo gallery and seeing what they are showing with the other ones,
Yeah.
this seems to be like that's the actual size of the square.
All right, so let's do some quick ones and get into recommendations. Paradise season 2. You just had something passionate you wanted to say. I wanted to get what you had to say.
Fam, I just the first 2 episodes, like I said, I mean, and I'm recommending anyways if we do a recommendation, so I'll be recommending that. But like I said, I finally I didn't watch the third episode yet, but the first episode was probably one of the fam. I don't want to say worse because it wasn't like the worst episode, but just the portrayal of white white women.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So I got a different take.
Of just white women plot armor that like it was like and what's the black lady name? The black lady?
That's Angel. That's all I
Gail.
Gail. That's what I'm saying. Gail.
That's Angel.
Like Gail. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. But like I said, fam, Gail could have lived a long life if she never gave that white girl a job. You know what I'm saying? And the fact they got to that point of life and that moment that they got to where she hit the fan and she didn't like. To me, the whole like I hated the episode so much. Like I didn't really hate that. Well, I did hate that.
It sounds like you hate the episode.
I hate the episode because for one, where they were locked in, and I'm not trying to give away sports like that, but where they were locked in at to be held out for so long, and nobody came to that motherfucker. Not one soul was like, "That's a good hiding spot." You know what I'm saying? At all, like for them to survive, them two, and I was so mad because it's like. Bro, you did not have to break. You did not have to break her ankle. You did not have to do that.
My hot take was, I'm like, why did they have this black woman acting like a distressed white lady? Like they had my girl Angel out here. One, like I said, I've seen her run. They had her running like she was helpless. Yeah. They had her falling downstairs. They had her falling, tripping over stuff. And I'm like, no black woman in this scenario is going to be doing all this. So I was upset about that. But I mean, whatever it was. Like I said, first episode was definitely the weakest to me. I see where they're going with the storyline. I ain't gonna hold you. I do not care about this white lady.
I don't. But I don't like.
I don't like. I thought we was going to get right into.
She didn't get out
K. Brown. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find his wife, and I get they trying to enter her set. You know, oh, this is the new cast above the ground and shit like that. I don't know. They didn't sell me on her storyline, and the way that that episode ended. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like,
it was so unreal. Like I said, the plot armor, it was so unrealistic.
Like, so I didn't like that.
Like to be a white girl by yourself living in Graceland and get literally. And I'm not saying I wish the worst, but this is like it's shit going on in the world. So you get a full platoon of niggas pulling on your house.
We seen stronger white women.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, so that where it made sense. We seen
Gail. You got her off the body.
Right.
Gail could survive to them niggas got. Like my thing was just that. Like she could have.
For anybody, I guess who ain't seen it.
If she was gonna break her ankle, I'm just mad about because I'm mad about the ankle break. If she was gonna break her ankle, it could have been way later in the in the season or in the episode than to knock her out of that bitch within 15. Like, bro, that was a waste of that character. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's get into recommendations. I know Jidge got a hard out at 2:30, right? Yeah. All right. So again, I'm in my Star Wars rewatch still and everything like that. I just finished Mandalorian. I forgot how good the Mandalorian is. But I'm on Ahsoka now, and I would just say just watch Star Wars. Like I know I've been recommending it over, but like it's crazy. Like, and you know what's funny? I brought this up a while ago. Being in the Star Wars universe, it got to be crazy to be just like human in this world. You know what I'm saying? And one of the scenes that I'm not gonna say which show, but in one of the scenes they blow up like this. It's kind of like a casino / whorehouse and everything like that. And you see one person that's a human and all these other aliens. And I'm like, at what point do you get to that bar as a human and be like, yeah, I'm just kicking it with all these weird looking ass aliens? like it got to be crazy to be in that world as a human and then running across all these other aliens and have to be just normal with it. But again, obviously it's a galaxy far, far away, so they've been used to it and everything. But as a perspective of just watching, I'm just like, man, yeah, this universe, this galaxy is kind of crazy. But yeah, I would say watch some Star Wars, man. Like I said, I've been enjoying it and everything like that. So
I'm gonna recommend 2 games that I've been playing throughout Next Fest. One, there's been a ton of games for pretty much any genre and stuff like that. There's been a bunch of great ones, but I think my 2 highlights. First is Windrose, which is like this PvE survival thing. So it's like you are like a shipwrecked pirate. You know, you're on your own island and you are basically trying to survive. So like you got to build out your base and everything, fight like the elements, fight like the wild. But eventually, and I didn't get to the point in the demo, but like just looking at the gameplay, like you can rebuild your ship and stuff. Like so you start doing ship battles. But
I think I just saw that trailer.
Honestly, the game is so much fun. I was hunting dogs and stuff. Like, you gotta realize,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you gotta get it off the mud. So, like, you know, I'm trying to build my tent and whatnot and stuff like that. So, like, at one point, I ran out of they called it like heavy cloth or whatever. So I had to skin the animals. I had to go hunt the hog. It's so much. It's real life. Like,
It just remind me of Ark. I never got into the Ark games
That's
like
fair.
that. I'll be
It's
trying
one of
to.
those survival games. But then the other one I'm gonna recommend is The Last Shinobi, which is it's like this deck building roguelike. So like you really are pulling the cards, and that's what's doing all the action. But it's so addicting and it's so easy to get into that like. What I was doing because I was playing so many demos is I was giving myself 40 minutes basically to
really just to get as far as you can get?
so I
Yeah.
could get through each like as many as I could. But I played that one for like an hour and a half. Cause I was just the timer went off and I was like, oh, let me just go ahead and hit that again. Just kept playing. So those would be my 2 recommendations. But also, if you're watching this live, you got about a day to finish out Next Fest. Just go play something new.
Yeah, I'm salty about that. Mine, like I said, mine of course was Paradise. When my second one is another anime I started watching called Sasaki and Peeps. Sasaki and Peeps, which is actually a it's only like a 12 episode season. It's been out, but it's a really interesting and actually pretty like it's funny in its own way too because it's about a like an office worker dude who pretty much has like how the shitty life whatever, and he goes to get a new like to try to find a pet to up his like to pretty much improve his life, and he gets this bird that's actually a mage from another land. And now they pretty much are working together to try to save the world. So it's like it's definitely the funniest part about it is the moment the bird talks, because it's definitely a nigga voice. I've only got about 3 episodes in though too so far, but that's my recommendation. I've been enjoying that.
All right.
Good. I think my one for sure. Netflix, Bakido. The Invincible Samurai dropped, I think yesterday or day.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I've been watching that too.
And it's actually been a really good. This is one of the highest rated Baki seasons that they've dropped. So each episode individually.
Yeah.
It's still a season. I thought it was a movie. The way that
I thought it was too,
season, but it's so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Each episode's really good. And it's very emotional. You know what I'm saying? They really did some differences. They made some changes, but it's dope. And then my second one, so it's a good bad movie, but I have to recommend it because it had a good twist to it, and Lawrence Fishburne is in it. It's called The Astronaut. I think it's on Hulu. I think I watched it on Hulu.
Okay.
And it was it's like a sci-fi thriller, but it had a twist at the end that threw me for a little loop because it's like aliens and paranormal activity type mess. Mm-hmm. But it was like, reason why I say it's a good bad movie is like it was shot well, written good, got some great actors in it, but right at the end it gets a little campy. So that's why I'm like, you said what happened?
Macy Gray's in it?
Macy Gray, that's what I said. Great
Where the fuck
cast.
she been at?
Great fucking cast. Like you'd be surprised everybody in it, but it's just loopy. It's just a little at the end. It gets campy.
Okay.
I had to click and make sure it was this is a different Macy Gray.
Just this is a different Macy Gray is crazy.
This is a wild movie for her to be like just the astronaut and you just see her in the cast is crazy.
Especially if she's an astronaut.
My recommendation will be Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh yes.
The finale was last week.
Finale
Sunday. It's a really well done show. It goes back. I feel like it does a good job at going to the core of the lore without behind all the dragons and shit. You really get a deep dive into that lifestyle. But I only got that one.
Yeah. For those who might be on the fence about this, the reason why I recommend it to a lot of people, I was explaining it to my pops. I was like, the one issue that people have with the ending of Game of Thrones is because George R.R. Martin hasn't written the ending of that story yet, right? Yeah. And it went off the rails, and that's when it got bad, right? House of the Dragon, people love the House of the Dragon because that story is wrapped up. So all they're really doing is just retelling it. And the critiques that they get is when they stray away from George R.R. Martin's writing. This story, Night at the Seven, I'm about to say Seven Kingdoms.
That's it.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I kept thinking Round Table. Yeah,
they changed the title at the end.
Yeah, but in general, like I said, George R.R. Martin has written this whole story. So it's like this is a story as well that is something that's complete. So for those who are like, I don't know, hey, it's like I said, it's based off of his writing, and it's again like Tripp said, it is shot well, done well. It's a really great story. So yeah. OG recommendations, man. Go to geeksetpodcast.com. Check out all of our past articles. I do want to give a shout out to Swipe. Swiper did a video, and I think you can talk a little bit more about it, but I saw it on a timeline, and I wanted to make sure we give some love to it.
Yeah, so it's a video review of the game Clue Murder by Death, which is like a murder mystery game. Shout out to Swiper for getting that for us. Shout out to the people at Big Machine Games for giving us the chance to review it.
Yeah.
I was hearing obviously I watched the review, but I was also hearing about her exploits as she was playing through it. And it sounds like the game is a lot. Like at one point she was saying that it's like, I want to say like 150 rooms in this mansion that you can go through, and you got like a 2-hour time limit. So watch the review to see like how it ended up for her and everything, but it sounds like it's a crazy game.
Yeah. So I that was dope to kind of even just see that review and that, you know what I'm saying, that just in general, like when the video popped up, because I didn't that was dope. I didn't even know that it was coming until I saw like the interaction. I was like, wait, there's a video? And I was like, oh shit. And like, so it was really dope. So make sure you check that out. Follow everybody's social media, because it said everybody is actively doing content, right? So, you know, you want to see more gaming. Like I said, you can see Swiper, Diz, Bacardi, King, and Trip do a lot of more gaming stuff. You can see, like I said, just regular content I've been posting on my Talk Boy Talks. We just got a lot of content. King is doing his movie reviews. So we got a lot of content that's out there. So make sure you follow everybody's social media page. We do have extra episodes and secret episodes on Patreon. So join our Patreon, patreon.com/Geekset. We want to get just more of the conversations that we be having and some of the things that we be doing. Make sure you go there. For those who are in the Milwaukee area, like I said, Anime Milwaukee is here. Like I said, we are in con season and we will be there. We will be doing content. If you see us, come talk to us. Like I said, we're doing man on the street content. So we want to talk to you. Like I said, we want to talk to you about your cosplay. We want to talk to you about your hot takes, and we want to talk to you about whatever questions that we may have. We're all game planning for that. So come see us. And then, as always, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. And we are out.
Peace.